The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider basketball
on 101.3 Bob FM.
Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position for the First National Bank pregame show.
Hello again, folks, and welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show here at Batesville Pioneer Gymnasium. The Raiders are back on the road as they are taking on the Pioneers tonight in a 5A East doubleheader. The ladies have first tip-off here as we get ready to square away for action. The girls team beat this team last time. The boys team sits 1-1 against the Pioneers on the season. They beat them in the NEA tournament, and last time they played Batesville at Nettleton, the boys were down 3 starters, so it was a rocky game for the Raiders. But Raiders are looking to return 4 starters tonight, and maybe a possible 5th in the return of TJ Whitney. He's marked as questionable tonight and most likely to play on Friday night. So either way, TJ Whitney will make a return this week, and that's always good news for Raider Nation. The Lady Raiders are hot right now. They are scoring all different kinds of ways, winning so many games. I believe they're sitting at 8-2 on the conference season. A heck of a season for the Lady Raiders as they get ready to play in one of the toughest environments in the 5A East. That's Pioneer Gymnasium. It's a tough place to play. Great crowd atmosphere, and it's going to be one of those games that's going to be fought all the way down to the final horn. Hey, folks, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of our First National Bank pregame show back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during our 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, featuring fresh boneless pork tenderloins for $1.75 a pound. 1 pound of fresh strawberries are $2.25. All week long, we have USDA Select T-Bone Steak Value Packs for $7.97 a pound, and lobster tails are $5.35 each. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
Welcome back into the First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where they put you first always. Lady Raiders getting squared away to tip off here at Batesville, where we sit high in the crow's nest at Batesville Pioneers Gymnasium in our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. Glad you are joining us tonight as we get ready for another great 5A East Conference matchups. Head coaches are down there talking. Frisbee is the girls' head coach. He is a Batesville alumni, so he's back at home tonight. Feels probably just like yesterday for him last time he's played in this arena. But the Raiders getting ready to take on the Pioneers tonight. Lady Raiders are the visiting team on the scoreboard. They will be wearing their road blacks. We're going to try to take a stab at starting lineups right quick. We know that Lady Raiders, but we're gonna guess on Batesville's right quick. Let's see how close we can get. This could be close. Could be close. We really don't know. Know for sure, number 3, Shaylee Horton. Number 10, Rachel Mills. Number 20, Maggie Price. Number 25, Serenity Patterson. Number 43, Aaron Pennington. And where I get confused at, that's 5 right there. That's the 5 they went with last time they played, but they returned Briley Pulliam tonight. So kind of makes for a different scenario. They might start Briley Pulliam, or they might run a different look tonight. The Lady Raiders starting 5, as it's been majority of the conference season, has been number 1, a 5'7" junior guard. That's KK Hardaway. A 5'5" senior guard, number 10, Taylor Thomas. A 5'5" senior guard, number 11, that's Bunga Marshall. A 6-foot senior forward, number 13, Simone Smith. And rounding it out, a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 15, Tori Cunningham. So that's the Lady Raiders starting lineup. We're about to have our national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one more 3-minute break, and we'll come back and wrap off the First National Bank pregame show. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Sane. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Sane. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Yay! Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craig Head Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Well, we went 3 for 5 on the Batesville starting lineup. You don't hate to see it. I mean, we've had worse this season. Batesville starting tonight. Number 12, Melania Hendricks. Number 20, Maggie Price. Number 25, Serenity Patterson. Number 33, Briley Pulliam. And number 43, Aaron Pennington. For the Lady Raiders tonight, they'll be starting the same 5 I announced. I was spot on. Number 1, KK Hardaway. Number 10, Taylor Thomas. Number 11, Bunga Marshall. 13, Simone Smith. And rounding it out is number 15, Tori Cunningham. So that's the starting lineups tonight. Referees in the jump circle. We're getting things squared away. Whistles blown. Ball in the air, and it's won by the Pioneers. Melania Hendricks with it. She goes to Pulliam. Pulliam with it over on the right side wing. She goes to Price, back over to Pulliam. Pulliam still on that right wing, guarded by Bunga Marshall. Marshall has been a great on the defensive end. Now they go into Patterson. Patterson reverse layup, misses. Rebound goes Cunningham. Raiders with it. 7:40 remains here in the first quarter. Get the pass over to Taylor Thomas. Thomas dishes. Hardaway takes a power dribble. Try to get it to Simone Smith. Ball goes loose. Pulliam with it for the Pioneers. Gets it down to Hendricks. Hendricks goes jump stop. Her layup falls. And just like that, they're on the board first for the Pioneers. 0-2. Raiders down 2. Cunningham driving. Kicks out. Bunga Marshall. Marshall swings one more. KK Hardaway with enough separation, but her 3-ball doesn't go. Rebound goes loose. Hendricks now with it. Hendricks over on the left side wing. Kicks up to Maggie Price. Price above the volleyball line. They're going to set up some offense here. Price was picked up by Hardaway. She goes right side to Hendricks. Now they go into Patterson. Patterson's going to have to work the post against Cunningham. Now she kicks back out Price. Price goes past fakes. Dumps it back down to Patterson. Patterson misses the layup. Ball loose. Price gets the board, kicks out Patterson. Patterson looking for help, goes bounce pass into Pulliam. Pulliam gonna drive against Marshall, misses the layup, then Maggie Price cleans up the board. 0-4, Raiders start down 4 early. KK Hardaway with it. Hardaway gonna set up some offense. 6:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Cunningham goes over to Bunga Marshall. Marshall goes pass fake back to Cunningham. Batesville's going to be playing a 1-2-2 zone. Taylor Thomas with it. Thomas skipped past to Marshall. Marshall, Cunningham. Cunningham lost the dribble. And ball is taken away by the Pioneers. Ball now loose. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball. That's touched by Hendricks down there. 6:01 remains here in the first quarter. 0-4. Raiders down 4 here. Trying to find my best angle to see this time on the clock. There's like a big, massive goal sitting horizontally in front of the clock. But you'll have those occasionally. Thomas swings left side to Marshall. Now they go to Cunningham, back to Bunga. Bunga with it. Skip pass over to the right side wing to Thomas. Now Hardaway in the corner. She goes bounce pass into Cunningham, and that's her bread and butter. Anything inside the arch, Cunningham can make you pay. Raiders down 2-4. 5:40 remains here in the first quarter. Maggie Price with the basketball. Price is going to set things up. She bounced pass over to Hendricks. Hendricks going to get a hold of it, and Raider ball. 5:32 remains in the first quarter. Raiders down 2. 2-4 is your score. Taylor Thomas is the inbounder. Inbounds in to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to bring the ball up the court. And Raiders going to set things up. They go right back to Thomas. Thomas above the volleyball line. Swings left side to Marshall. Marshall goes into Smith. Smith out Thomas. Thomas now Marshall. Marshall spot up 3. That one misses right side. Rebound goes out of bounds. The Pioneer ball. 5:14 remains in the first quarter. 2-4 is your score. And Pioneers have possession. Melania Hendricks receives the inbound. She goes right back to Maggie Price. Price is going to bring it up the court. Going to be guarded by KK Hardaway. Going to be forced down to the left side. She picks up a dribble, swings to Hendricks. Hendricks goes into Pennington, but we got a foul. It's going to be over the back, charged on Pennington. That's first foul of the game. Comes up 5:01 remaining in the first quarter. So about 3 minutes have been played before the first team foul, and that's Pennington's first. 5 minutes remains here in the first quarter. 2-4 is your score. Raiders down 2 early, but still so much basketball left to be played. Hardaway with it over on the left side wing. Takes a dribble, swings back over to Taylor Thomas. Thomas going to drive the baseline. Backs it out. Bounce pass now to Hardaway. Hardaway drives left side. Kicks out. Bunga Marshall. Spot up 3. That one's on the money. Bunga Marshall puts the Raiders up top. 5-4. Raiders up 1. 4:35 remains here in the first quarter. Maggie Price with it. Going to move right side this time. Trying to set up this offense. Now she goes back left. Goes into Patterson. Patterson goes power dribble. Goes up. Gets swatted. It's Cunningham with the block. Raiders force the turnover. Here comes Hardaway. Hardaway on the fast break. Her right-hand layup falls. Raiders now lead by 3. 7-4 is your score. 4:14 remains in the first quarter. Maggie Price with the basketball. Raiders playing good man defense. Price goes to the left side. We got a moving screen. That's on Pennington for her second personal, team second here. And Raiders take over position here. 4:05 remains in the first quarter. 7-4 is your score. Raiders up 3. Taylor Thomas with the basketball. Batesville back in this 1-2-2 zone, trying to lean towards the left side where Raiders have more on offense, more numbers over there. Now go back to Thomas. Thomas drives, bounce pass out. Hardaway, spot up 3. That one misses, but rebound was in the hands of Simone Smith, knocked loose by the Pioneers. Maggie Price with it. Price above the volleyball line. She's going to set up some offense here. Running a 4-high set. Price goes left side. Trying to let the Cutters come inside. She gets the ball taken away from her, and she is fouled. They get that on Price by Hardaway. Excuse me. Price picks up the foul. Her first personal, team's third. Hardaway was the one with the takeaway. Into the game for the Pioneers. Rachel Mills checks in for Pennington. Bunga Marshall with it. Marshall goes over to Thomas. Back out Marshall. Marshall for 3. That one no good. Rebound Maggie Price. Price with it. Swings it around. Hendricks comes away with it. Hendricks over on the left side wing. She's going to cross over. She's going to drive to the rim. Goes up. Gets that one to go off the glass. 6-7 is your score. Raiders up 1. Hardaway misses the layup. Rebound Simone Smith. Smith gets the second chance. Now rebound goes to Bunga Marshall. Cunningham with it. Driving right side. Floater. No good. Rebound. This time Bunga Marshall. Marshall gets it. Goes up. Doesn't get a call, but Cunningham gets that board. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls be charged against Batesville's number 10, Rachel Mills. That's her first, team's 4th. Comes with 2:46 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-6, Raiders up 1. At the line, shooting 2 is Tori Cunningham. Kind of lethal at the free throw line. I say that, she misses one short. I am convinced I might be the Nettleton Raider jinx. Used to be Craig Miller. I think it might just be a play-by-play commentator thing. Cunningham's second one's up. That one's nothing but nylon. Raiders lead 8-6, up 2. Bunga Marshall takes away the inbound pass. Marshall's going to the rim. Euro step. Layup no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. So it's going to be Pioneer ball. They inbound into Hendricks. Hendricks goes right back to Price. Price going to get it to Pulliam. Pulliam with it. Is driving right side. We're having trouble with our scoreboard tonight. We got a foul. Fouls on KK Hardaway. That's her first, team's first. I do my due diligence keeping up with time and scoreboard. 2:27 remaining here in the first. 8-6. Pulliam's first free throw, no good. Dylan Conaway states it's all broke for the scoreboard. Don't know if he means camera, system. Who's to really say? All of it. Pulliam, second one, no good. 2:25 remains in the first. Bunga Marshall with it, 8-6. Raiders up 2. They go to KK Hardaway. Hardaway's going to drive the baseline, going to the rim. Shot fake, misses. Rebound, Simone Smith. That one no good. Gets her own board, and she'll get fouled. 2:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Fouls on number 25. That's Serenity Patterson, her first, team's fifth. So Raiders in the bonus. 8-6, 2:14 remains here in the first quarter. And Simone Smith will shoot 2 at the line. Her first one's up. That one no good. Misses strong off the back iron. Sub into the game. Jordan Cole checks in for Hardaway. 2:14 remains in the first quarter. 8-6. Raiders up 2. Smith's second one's up. That one is no good. Just had a long bounce. Hardaway gets the board. Second chance opportunity right there by Tori Cunningham. 2:10 remains in the first. 10-6. Raiders up 4. Riley Pulliam with it. Moving left side. 2:05 remains in the first quarter. She's going to drive right side. Trying to lower her shoulder and get around Jordan Cole. That's a hard task to do. She's a tough defender. Patterson gets it underneath. She gets fouled. He's on Simone Smith. Her first, team second. Comes with 1:58 remaining in the first quarter. 10-6 is your score. Raiders up 4. That sends Serenity Patterson to the line to shoot 2. Patterson's first one's up. That one is good. Makes it 10-7. Raiders up 3. It's Patterson's first point of the game. I believe she was Batesville's leading scorer last time these two teams met. Second one no good. 1:55 remains in the first. 10-7. Raiders up 3. Taylor Thomas with the basketball. Thomas is going to drive right side. She's going to the rim. Goes up through contact. Doesn't get a call. Rebound goes to the Pioneers. Melanie Hendricks. 1:45 remains in the first. Going to the rim. Gets the layup. Makes it 10-9. Raiders lead by 1. 1:38 and ticking here remains in the first quarter. Hendricks has 6 so far. She was scoreless last time these two teams met. 1:30 remaining in the first. 10-9 is your score. Raiders up 1. Cunningham drives. Misses that layup short. Gets her own board. That one's good from Cunningham. Makes it a 3-point ball game. 12-9 is your score. 1:20 remains in the first. Rachel Mills with it. She shot fakes. She drives. Kicks back out to Price. Price moving up to the top of the wing. 1:10 remains in the first. 23 on the shot clock. 12-9 is your score. Raiders up 3. Price with it. Calling for the motion. Now goes over to Hendricks. 15 on the shot clock. As she now swings to Mills. Mills goes shot fake. She's going to drive it left side. Going to the rim. They get a foul. That's on Bunga Marshall. Marshall's not too happy with that call. It is just her first personal, team's third. 55.5 seconds remains in the first. Raiders lead by 3. 12-9 is your score as Rachel Mills will go to the line to shoot 2. Mills, first one underway. It is up. No good. Off the front iron. Does not go. 55.4 seconds remaining in the first. 12-9. Raiders up 3. Nunu Gleason and KK Hardaway check back in for the Raiders. Second one underway here for Mills. Her shot's up. That one no good either. Rebound Cunningham. 53 seconds remains in the first. They get it down court. Jordan Cole streaking down. Right hand layup is good. Raiders now lead by 5. 14-9. 43 seconds remains in the first. 14-9. Raiders up 5. Price swings right side to Patterson. 25 on the shot clock as she goes left side to Mills. Mills now to Hendricks. Now Hendricks going to look to drive. She's driving right side. Lost the handle. Kicks to Pulliam. Pulliam missed the shot. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Pioneer ball. 25.1 seconds remains here in the first. 14 on the shot clock as ball did not hit rim. 14-9 is your score. Raiders up 5. They inbound into Hendricks. Hendricks spot up 3 over on the left wing. That one misses. Rebound goes Pulliam. Pulliam out to Mills. Mills is going to drive. Floater. No good. Rebound goes loose. Raiders with this one. Taylor Thomas dishes. Jordan Cole. Left-hand layup this time. No good. Rebound goes loose. They're going to say it's off of Taylor Thomas. Pioneer ball. 9.1 seconds remains in the first. 14-9. Raiders up 5. Shaylee Horton checks in for Mills. They inbound into Pulliam. Pulliam is going to be guarded by Jordan Cole, a tough, tenacious sophomore defender. Pulliam over on the left side wing. He's going to heave up a shot. Final seconds. It's no good. That's how we end the first. 14-9. Raiders up 5. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate the new year with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative with a loaded selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Nebo, there's no hassle, just a friendly sales staff that's ready to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And every vehicle is Carfax certified. Nebo wants 2026 to be your best year yet. Start it off right by visiting NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
14-9, Raiders up 5. Sorry for the technical difficulties on the no scoreboard tonight, but we're going to make do with what we got because that's the Raider way. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. 8 minutes set on the clock. Raiders get ball first here. Raiders up 5. KK Hardaway is the inbounder. Hardaway inbounds over to Taylor Thomas. Thomas with it. Moves over to Hardaway, back to Thomas. Raiders going to swing it around. They go to Jordan Cole. 7:50 remains in the second quarter. As Hardaway crossover, dishes, Nunu Gleason drives the paint, goes up, fading, no good. Rebound goes Cunningham. Cunningham doesn't get a call. Missed the shot. Rebound goes Maggie Price this time. Price gets it down court to Hendricks, and now it's swatted out of bounds. They're going to say it's last touch by Pennington. Raider ball. 7:34 remains in the second quarter. 14-9. Raiders up 5. 5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. The Raiders 5 on the court is Cole, Thomas, Hardaway, Cunningham, and Gleason. That's the Raiders 5 out. Thomas with it. Goes left side to Jordan Cole. Cole back over to Taylor. Taylor now swings to Hardaway. Hardaway likes the distance. Pulls for 3. No good. Rebound goes loose. Hendricks has it. Hendricks kicks back out to Maggie Price. 7:15 remains in the second quarter as she gets it down court to Pennington. Pennington now to Maggie Price. Price at right around the volleyball line, the upper volleyball line, goes to Pulliam. Pulliam driving, dishes. Pennington gets swatted, but they got a foul there on Taylor Thomas. Thomas got up severely for that one. She caught some air time. I think the kids say that. I'm kind of out of the loop. 7:03 remaining in the second quarter. Raiders up 5, 14-9. Pennington's first shot is nothing but nylon. 14-10. Raiders up 4. 7:03 remains in the second. Pennington's second one is good as well. Makes them both. Raiders lead by 3. 7 minutes remains here in the second quarter. KK Hardaway with it. Goes over to Thomas. Back out to Hardaway. Hardaway, couple crossover moves. She's going to hand it off now to Jordan Cole. Cole dishes. Taylor Thomas with it. Thomas goes past fake, swings now to Tori Cunningham. Cunningham drives the baseline, goes up, and doesn't get a call there. Maggie Price now with it. Dishes to Hendricks, now to Pennington. Pennington with it. Misses the shot. Rebound Raiders. 6:35 remains in the second. Jordan Cole with it. Raiders up 3, 14-11. They go down court. Taylor Thomas for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes in the hands of Pulliam. Pulliam with it. Going to push it down the court. Couple crossover moves. Now she shoots for a layup. It's no good. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball arrow is pointing Batesville way. 6:18 remaining here in the second quarter. Raiders up 3, 14-11. 14-11. Raiders up 3. 6:18 remains in the second. They inbound in. Ball goes loose. Cunningham with the steal. Cunningham, she's going to the rack. Goes up, gets fouled, and they get that on Hendricks for Hendricks' first personal, team's first, with 6:14 remaining in the second quarter. Trying to do my best to keep y'all updated on the score as I can. Score and the time. So our apologies for not being able to have that today. System went down on us. That one no good from Cunningham on our first one. In for the Raiders is Simone Smith and Bunga Marshall. 6:14 remains in the second. 14-11. Raiders up 3. At the line, shooting her second one is Cunningham. Cunningham, the sophomore. Her shot's up. That one, nothing but nylon there from Tori. 15-11. Raiders up 4 here. Maggie Price with it. Patterson now with it. Right side wing. They're going to kick up to Hendricks. Hendricks now to Price. They go into Patterson. Patterson gets fouled on the pass, so it's going to be on the floor. Fouls on Hardaway. That's her first, team's second. 5:56 remains in the second quarter. 15-11. Raiders with a 4-point lead. Rebound goes Bunga Marshall after the miss. Horton 3. Marshall goes to Hardaway. And timeout, Nettleton. They're going to take a full one here. 5:49 remains in the second. Raiders up 4, 15-11. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
5:49 remains in the second. Raiders with the ball. Raiders up 4. 15-11 is your score. Number 1, Hardaway with it. Hardaway to Bunga Marshall. Marshall, skip pass over to Hardaway. Hardaway, couple crossover moves, gets it to Torrey Cunningham. Cunningham now to Marshall. 15-11. Raiders up 4. 5:33 remains here in the second. Pass goes loose. It goes out of bounds. It could be Pioneer ball. 5:30 remains here in the second quarter. Raiders up 4 here. 15-11 is your score. Maggie Price with the ball. She's guarded by Jordan Cole. Going to be forced right side. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson going to try to work some post moves above the arch. Now they swing over to Maggie Price. 5:15 remains in the second. They hit Horton down low. Horton goes up and under for a layup. And Shaley Horton knocks that one down for her first basket of the game. 15-13. Raiders up 2. 5:05 remains in the second. Bunga Marshall with it. Marshall going to cross over. Goes back to Hardaway. Hardaway now to Cunningham. Cunningham driving inside. Floater. That one's good from Torrey Cunningham. 17-13. Raiders up 4. 4:50 remains in the second quarter. Maggie Price with the basketball. Price with it. Going to cross the timeline now. Swings to Patterson. 4:44 remains in the second. She's double teamed over there on the left side wing. She gets it out to Hendricks. Hendricks to Price. Raiders kind of switched over to a 2-3 zone. They go back to Hendricks. Hendricks for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Hardaway dishes up court to Cole. Cole's layup is good. Raiders now up by 6 as Jordan Cole sank that layup. 19-13. 4:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Patterson couldn't get the hold of it. Ball goes loose. And now they get it down to Horton. Horton for 3. That one misses short. Patterson hauled that one in. They get it back to Horton. Horton's going to drive the baseline. Going towards the rim, they dishes out to Hendricks. Hendricks for 3. That one misses left side. Maggie Price gets that board. 4 minutes remains in the second. Raiders up 6, 19-13. Hendricks going to try again from 3. That one short again. This rebound goes to the Raiders this time. Raiders going to try to take advantage in transition. They get it to Jordan Cole. Cole drives 1-2. Layup misses. This rebound goes to the Pioneers. Hendricks with it. Goes up. Layup falls. Raiders up 4, 19-15 here. 3:33 remaining here in the second quarter. Jordan Cole misses that one. Rebound goes Bunga Marshall. That one off the mark. Rebound now loose. Pennington hauls that one in. Pennington gets it out into the hands of Price. Price down court to Patterson. She takes one dribble. Her shot misses. Second chance opportunity misses as well. This rebound now goes to Simone Smith. Raiders with it. Raiders going to work in transition. Hardaway goes crossover. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remains here as Cunningham pulls up. 2-point shot is good. She has 5 this quarter. 21-15. Raiders back up by 6. 2:55 remaining in the second. Price slows things down. 28 on the shot clock as she sits in the jump circle. 2:50 remains in the second as she starts to play. She goes left side. Gonna drive left, kicks out Hendricks. Hendricks with some space. She pulls for three. That one finally hit. She's sitting now 1 for 3 behind the arch. 21-18. Raiders up 3. 2:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Cole with it. Goes to Bunga Marshall. She splits the trap. Goes up. Misses. Rebound Simone Smith. Smith gets fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Horton. That's her first, team's second. 2:26 remaining in the second. 21-18. Make sure you stick around for a halftime show presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of new and improved inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Simone's first one's up. That one misses right side. Subbing the game is Taylor Thomas. She's in for Hardaway. 2:26 remains in the second. 21-18. Raiders up 3. And second chance here from, that's Smith. Smith's shot is good. Good shot there by Simone. 22-18. Raiders up 4. 2:20 remains in the second quarter. Riley Pulliam with it. She's going to pull for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound Raiders. Jordan Cole off of Simone Smith's rebound. Going to bring it up the court. Slows things down as she gets to the volleyball line. Now she drives. Kicks Cunningham. Cunningham driving. 2 minutes remains in the second as Cunningham misses that floater just a little short. Pioneers haul in the board. Maggie Price with it. Gets it to Riley Pulliam. Pulliam dishes Patterson. Patterson layup fall. Raiders lead by 2. 1:55 remains in the second quarter. Raiders turn it over, writing in my scorebook, and now Batesville with the ball. Pulliam with it. Layup's good. We have a tie ball game and timeout Raiders. 22-22, 1:41 remaining in the second. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
All tied up here at 22. 1:41 remaining in the second quarter. And, sorry about the scoreboard not working again. Keep apologizing for that. I think it's a server on the app that went down. Nothing we could really change on our end because we just used the app and it's not working on their end. So that's not our fault. 22-22 is your score. All tied up. 1:35 remaining in the second. It's Taylor Thomas with it over on the right side. Thomas backs it up. Now looking inside, goes outside instead to Cunningham. Back over to Thomas. 20 on the shot clock as she drives right. Pass gets stolen. Patterson with it. Patterson going to the rim. Gets the layup to fall. And Pioneers take their first lead since the first quarter as Patterson makes that layup. 22-24. Raiders down 2. 1:10 remaining here in the second quarter. Cunningham, she's going to go to the basket. Goes up floater. Misses. And rebound goes to the Pioneers. Hendricks with it. Hendricks. Go crossover, working inside. Her floater's good. And Pioneers now extend their lead to 4 after Hendricks. Generational day from her. She has 13. Bunga Marshall with it. Dishes. Cunningham. Cunningham goes bounce pass. Gets it out to Bunga. 42 seconds remaining in the first. Ball's loose. They're going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Hendricks. Raider ball. 39.5 seconds remains in the second quarter. Raiders down 4. 22-26. This is always a fun game and a fun atmosphere to play in. Raiders looking to secure state spot number 2 for the 2 seed. Here comes Cole. Cole drives, dishes out. Bunga Marshall, she shot fakes, she drives, goes Euro step. And it's going to get blocked. Pioneers with it. 23 seconds remains in the second. They dish over Briley Pulliam. Pulliam now out Maggie Price. Price going to drive it left side, going towards the rim, kicks out Hendricks. Hendricks for three. That one off the mark. Rebound, Nunu Gleason. Gleason gets it out to Jordan Cole. Cole going to bring it to the rim, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. 6.8 seconds remains in the second quarter. Fouls on Pulliam. First personal, team foul number 3 here. 22-26, Jordan Cole at the line, shooting 2. Her shot's up. That one just misses strong. A little too much off the back iron. 6.8 seconds remains in the second. 22-26, Raiders down 4. At the line, shooting her second one is Jordan Cole. That shot's up. That one, long bounce, doesn't go. Rebound goes Pioneers. Price over to Hendricks. 1 second. They get it to Patterson. Patterson. I think it would have counted if she beat the buzzer, but didn't go. 22-26 is your score at the end of the first half. Raiders down 4. Back in 3 minutes, we'll have our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of new and pro inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Heating issues when the temperature drops interrupt your life in more ways than one. We're here to help. When you need your heating system repaired, you need it fast. Get more assurance with the Moore same-day guarantee. We'll send a licensed and trained technician to your home the same day you call, or you don't pay a service fee. That's the Moore Assurance Guarantee, creating comfort one home at a time. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Jacob Winterman here, bringing you the action tonight. The Raiders getting squared away here at Batesville. 22-26 is your score. Raiders down by 4 here at half, but still 16 minutes of pure basketball to play. Always goes longer than 16 minutes, but a whole lot of fun action. The Raiders letting scoring so far by Cunningham. She has 12 tonight. And right behind her is Cole. Jordan Cole has 4. Raiders just slammed one down as they finish up their warm-up with Jeremiah Jackson. Whitman Cole has 4, Cunningham with 12, Bunga Marshall has a 3, KK Hardaway has 2, Simone Smith with 1. And that's how the Raiders have scored so far. For the Pioneers, they're leading scoring by Melania Hendricks. She has 13. Pulliam has 2. Trinity Patterson has 5. Fortune has 2. Price with 2. And Pennington with 2. That's how scoring is on the Batesville end. Raider boys team just finished warming up, and it seems to be TJ Whitney might be in the rotation tonight as a Raider playing. He's got his knee wrapped up. He warmed up out there on the court, so that's always a good sign of a return. We'll wait to see what Coach Lincoln does with the starting 5. I have him marked as questionable right now on my roster. Just in case he doesn't play. Don't want to lie to you guys. He's questionable, to say the least, as he's coming off of a quick, 2-week stint of not playing. So hopefully we get to see him back tonight. But the boys team is set to get things going after this one, so we'll be expecting a fun one as well. 22-26 is your score here at half. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap up our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance. Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Kavanaugh is complete an entire selection of new and current inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Glad you are joining us tonight, fellas and ladies. It's going to be a fun one. We got Raiders down by 4, but 2 more quarters of action to play. as the Lady Raiders get square to take a win here tonight at Batesville. They got only down 4 points. I mean, that's not a whole lot. This has been a low-scoring affair for the most part. Raiders usually average around that 30 to 40 mark in that first half. So 22 points. This Batesville team has sure come out to play. They have returned starter in Briley Pulliam. Pulliam was not in action last time these two teams met, and kind of a difference maker for the Pioneers. Maybe not as much on the scoring side so far, but she's played some good defense and helped limit the Raiders' scoring on the opposite end. Raiders on a little bit of a shooting drought. Haven't hit as many threes as normal, but hey, we still got so much time to play. Anything is possible. Raiders have only knocked down 1 3. Usually the 3 ball spreads out amongst the court between KK Hardaway, Bunga Marshall. Taylor Thomas usually knocks down 1 a game. So, still got so much time left, and we're going to see what happens of it. 22 to 26, as Raiders will have ball first here. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. 8 minutes set on the clock. And yet again, we're going to apologize for not having the scoreboard tonight. Server error on the app side, and it's just something out of our control. So I'll do my due diligence of trying to keep you all as updated as I can. I think I do a decent job. KK Hardaway with it on the left side. Down to 7:55 remaining here in the third. Thomas with it. Back up to Hardaway. Hardaway can take a dribble. Swings right to Bunga Marshall. Marshall takes a dribble. Couple dribbles. Now she's looking to kick it out. Kicks out to Hardaway. Hardaway takes 1 dribble, drives. Now back to Bunga. Bunga for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes loose and saved, but did not get it inbound. So it's going to be Pioneer ball. 7:38 remains here in the third quarter. Inbound into Hendricks. Hendricks swings right back to Price. Price now goes to Pulliam. Pulliam's been picked up by Bunga Marshall at half court. Marshall does a good job of limited scoring. Now they go to Hendricks. Hendricks into Pennington. Pennington goes up, misses, rebound Simone Smith. Raiders doing a better job on the board so far as Hardaway with it. Hardaway goes right side. They get it to Thomas. She drives baseline, kicks out to Bunga Marshall. Marshall takes a dribble, gets it out to Cunningham. Cunningham drives, dishes. Thomas for 2. That one's good through the contact. Raiders now down just 2 points, 24-26, 7:04 remains here in the third quarter. Pulliam with it. Pulliam backs it out. Kicks to Hendricks. Hendricks trying to create separation. Runs off the screen. Now kicks to Price. Price over on the right side wing. She takes a couple dribbles. Ball goes loose. They're going to say it's last touch by Hardaway. It'll be Pioneer ball. 6:50 remains here in the third quarter. 24-26. Raiders down 2. Pennington receives the inbound. She dishes up to Price. Price with it. Gets the ball deflected. Ball is loose. Ball's on the floor. Now Pulliam has it. Pulliam, she's going to drive. Goes Euro step. They're going to say she's fouled. They get that on Simone Smith for her second personal. Team's first. 6:38 remaining here in the third. 24-26. Raiders down 2. And Pulliam will shoot 2 here at the line. Pulliam's first one is good for her third point of the game. Raiders done a great job limiting her scoring. Pulliam at the line for a second one. Raiders down 3, 24-27, 6:38 remaining here in the third. That one's up. That one is good. Raiders down 4 here, 24-28. Thomas with it, driving, going to the rim, wide open lane. Taylor Thomas connects on the layup. Raiders back down 2, 26-28, 6:25 remaining in the third quarter. Number 12, Hendricks with the basketball. She goes to Patterson. Patterson's going to be picked up by Cunningham. They go to Pennington. Pennington with it. Bounce pass into Patterson. Patterson misses the post move layup. Rebound goes loose. Patterson came away with it. Gets blocked by Thomas. Ball's loose. They get a jump ball. I didn't see anybody tangled up down there. So the jump ball arrow is pointing Pioneer way. Pioneers with it underneath their goal. 6:08 remaining in the third quarter. 26-28. Raiders down 2. Number 20, Price the inbounder. She inbounds into Hendricks. Hendricks goes shot fake jab step. Now steps back, kicks Pennington. Pennington fading away. Misses that one. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Did not touch the rim. Hardaway was under the goal and hit her on its way out of bounds. 6:02 remaining here in the third. Got a Referee blew his whistle for something. I was looking at the scoreboard on the opposite side of the court. Go to Patterson. Patterson to Hendricks. Hendricks jab step. Going to drive it right side. Goes bounce pass. Bounce pass goes out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball. 5:54 remaining here in the third quarter. 26-28. Raiders down 2, but with the ball. 5:50 remains in the third. Hardaway with it. Goes right side. Now they cut into Cunningham. Wide open and one. Count the basket. KK Hardaway. Excuse me, they get into Cunningham. I'm so lost and confused. Got timeout on the floor. Timeout. I don't know who called it. Timeout. Batesville, I believe. It'd be 30. 5:44 remaining in the third. All tied up at 28. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
5:44 remains in the third. All tied up here at 28. 28 apiece, that is. And that foul was charged on Maggie Price. I went through the scoreboard and my score card down here and figured it out. Cunningham's and one is up. That one's good. Cunningham Raider leading scorer with 15. Smackaroos. 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Raiders up 1, 29-28. They get it to Pulliam. Pulliam guarded by Marshall. They go over left side to Price. Price off the screen, kicks to Patterson. 5:30 remains here in the third. Now they go to Hendricks. Hendricks going to pull for 3. That one falls. Raiders playing quick and transition. 5:20 remains in the third. 29-31. Raiders down by 2, but got time left on the clock, so game's not over. Cunningham with it. Kicks out. Hardaway. Marshall. Marshall left side corner for 3. No good. Rebound goes Cunningham. Cunningham doesn't get it to fall. Simone Smith on the rebound. They get it out to Marshall. Marshall dishes out, but pass is stolen. It's Hendricks with it. Hendricks gets it out to number 20. That's Maggie Price. 4:50 remains in the third quarter. They go to Hendricks. Hendricks with it. Takes a dribble, swings back up to Maggie Price. Price gets the ball tipped out, but gets it back. Be forced left side. She goes in. Passes deflected. It's Hendricks down low. She gets it to fall. 29-33. Raiders down 4. 4:30 remains here in the third quarter as Thomas gets fouled. But they get that on Hendricks there. Yeah, that's on Hendricks for her second personal. Team's second. 4:27 remaining here in the third. 29-33. Raiders down by 4. They inbound into Bunga Marshall. Marshall going to drive it left side. Bounce pass over to Taylor Thomas. Thomas goes a couple pass fakes and bring it up to the top of the key. 27 on the shot clock. As they go now to Hardaway. Hardaway likes a separation. 3 ball. Bang! It's good. Hand down, man down. Raiders down 1. 32-33. 4:09 remaining in the third. Maggie Price with it. Just going to walk it down the court. Crosses with 4:02 remaining on the time clock. 24 on the shot clock as she sits in the jump circle. She's going to go right side. Goes to Pulliam. Pulliam tries the 3. That one off the mark. Rebound is loose. Simone Smith hauls it in. Smith up to Hardaway. Hardaway going to beat it around the pressure. Now she's going to slow it down. Now speeds it back up. Nice use of hesitation. Now they go back to Hardaway for 3. Bang! Line them up beyond the arch. Raiders up to 35-33. 3:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Told you Hardaway usually has a couple 3s a game, and they're both right there. There's a couple. Hardaway is getting hot. Number 12, Hendricks goes into Pennington. Pennington goes up, misses, gets her own board. That layup is good. Tied back up here at 35. 3:13 remaining here in the third. 35-35. 3:10 remains in the third as Hardaway brings it down the court. 30 on the shot clock as she goes over to Cunningham. Cunningham, one dribble inside, pull up. It's good. Raiders back up by 2. Timeout on the court. Timeout Nettleton here. Timeout Frisbee. 3:01 remains in the third. 37-35 back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
37-35. Raiders up by 2. 3 minutes remains here in the third quarter. As Pioneers will have the ball after the Frisbee timeout, after the Cunningham, about 15-footer. Hendricks with it. 3 minutes remains here in the third. 37-35. Hendricks goes to Price. Price drives. Has a screen down low. Now they kick to Pennington. Pennington for 2. That one somehow fell through close contention. All tied up at 37. 2:40 remains here in the third quarter. Cunningham with it. They go to Thomas. Thomas going to drive it right side. Backs it out. As Thomas setting up the offense. 23 on the shot clock. She goes into Bunga Marshall. Marshall was looking to kick into the corner and nobody was there, so lost the handle. 2:24 remains in the third. Price with it. Price gets it to Hendricks. Gonna now drive right side. 2:18 remains in the third. As they go to Pennington. Pennington for another 2. That one's good. Makes sure he takes the lead. 37-39. Raiders down 2. 2:03 remains in the third. Thomas is going to drive it left. Now gets it to Cunningham. Cunningham driving. Goes up. No call, but gets the shot to fall anyways. All tied up at 39. 1:50 remains in the third quarter. Got a good old-fashioned barn burner going on. 1:45 remains in the third. Pulliam with it. And you get a foul there on Marshall. That's Bunga's second personal. Team second. 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. All tied up here at 39 apiece. Hendricks with the basketball. Hendricks going to set things up. Hands it off to Pulliam. Pulliam guarded by Jordan Cole. She's going to drive left side. Goes up, misses the layup. Rebound Simone Smith. Here come the Raiders. Cunningham with it. Cunningham driving. Goes up, gets fouled. They get that on Erin Pennington for her third personal. Team's third. 1:29 remains in the third. All tied up at 39. Cunningham misses that front one off the front iron. Just did not roll it in. (39-39). 1:29 remains here in the third. It's number 15, Cunningham, is shooting at the line. She has 19 today. Make it 20 points in 3 quarters. Special ball player right there. 40-39, Raiders up 1. 1:25 remains in the third. Price with it. Goes over to Hendricks. Hendricks looking for help. Hardaway gets caught on a foul. Third personal, team's third. 1:14 remains here in the third. 1:14 remains here in the third quarter. Gonna foul off the inbound on Jordan Cole. That's her first, team's fourth. Inbound into Hendricks. 1:12 remains here in the third quarter. Hendricks goes back door to Pulliam. Pulliam layup falls. (40-41). Taylor Thomas with it. Goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's going to drive. Pulls up for 2. That one's good. Cunningham's electric, man. 42-41. Raiders up 1. 52 remaining here in the third. Cunningham with 22 points. She's on track for 30 so far. Number 20, Price with it. Kicks inside to Pulliam, and we got a foul. Where'd they get that on Jordan Cole? Second team foul, number 5. That's going to send Pulliam to the line to shoot 2. 42-41, Raiders up 1. 43.4 seconds remains here in the third. Just call it 43 and a half. Seems about right, 43 and a half. I think you round up on those things. Pulliam makes the first one. All tied up here at 42 apiece. Pulliam made that one for point number 7. Now that's point number 8 as he makes the second one. 43 and a half seconds remains in the third. 42-43. It's Hardaway with it. Hardaway moving left side. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas going to get it now to number 5, Cole. Cole. Pass stolen. It's Pulliam on it. He's going fast break. Goes spin move. Goes up. Misses. Rebound goes Hardaway. Hardaway. Ball goes loose. Cunningham hauls it in. Here comes the Raiders. Cole. Cole is going to drive. Jordan Cole goes Euro step. Layup up. Gets fouled and should go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 12. It's on Hendricks. That's our third. Team foul number 4. 16.7 seconds remains here in the third. 42-43 as Jordan Cole is shooting 2 here. And shots up. That one just rolled out. So that one no good. Nunu Gleason checks back into the ball game. Second one is up from Cole. That one falls. All tied up here at 43. 15 seconds remains in the third. Briley Pulliam with it. Pulliam above the volleyball line, goes in and out move, going to drive it right side. Pulliam, long range 3. That one's on the mark. Hardaway pulls for 3. That one no good, and that's how we end the third quarter. 43-46, Raiders down 3. Back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
43-46. Raiders down by 3, but 8 minutes set on the clock. 8 minutes here to play. Sorry yet again about this old scoreboard thing. The server's down on the app we use, so we're kind of SOL on it. 4:55 remains here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway with it. Goes to Thomas, now to Cunningham. Cunningham takes a couple dribbles. Goes between the legs. Lost the handle. We're going to say it was tipped, so doesn't matter as she went into the backcourt. Hardaway with it. Pulls for 3. Hey! Gets it to go. Hardaway lighting him up from beyond the arch. All tied up at 46. 7:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ball goes off at Hendricks. Raider ball. 7:35 remains here in the fourth. All tied up here at 46. Taylor Thomas with it. Thomas above the volleyball line, kicks to Hardaway. They go back to Thomas. Thomas, couple dribbles. She's driving in through contact, goes up, misses. Rebound goes off of Pennington. She steps on the line. Raider ball. 7:23 remains here in the fourth quarter. 46-46. All tied up. Raiders get ready to set up the inbound play. Inbound in to Hardaway. Hardaway in the corner. Brings it up to the wing, now swings to Cunningham. Cunningham to Thomas. Now they hit Cole. Jordan Cole, shot fakes, kicks Cunningham. Cunningham, hop, step, lay. It's good. Raiders back up by 2. 7:08 remains in the fourth quarter. 48-46 is your score. 7:05 remains as Pulliam has it, goes in and out. She's going to drive left. Kicks out to Price. Price spot up 3. That one falls. 48-49. Raiders down by 1. Three-point shot, no good for the Raiders. Ball goes loose. Pulliam with it. Pulliam going to cross over left side. Pulls for a floater. It's no good. Gets her own board. That one no good. This rebound goes Jordan Cole. Cole's going to bring it up the court herself. Slows it down. Kicks out to Thomas. Taylor Thomas with it. Going to drive. Kicks. Hardaway. Shot fake. Catch you looking. Her three-pointer no good. Thomas with the board. She goes reverse. That layup is good. 6:15 remaining here as Taylor Thomas puts the Raiders back in front by one. 50-49. I turn around trying to tell you the score and time, and Batesville's already scored. 50-51. 6:08 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders down one, back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
6:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 50-51. Raiders down one. Inbound in to Taylor Thomas. Raiders been out to a hot start here. Thomas with it. Going to set things up. Over on the right side wing. She's going to move it over. Now goes top of the key. Now swings left side to Cole. Back out to Thomas. Thomas drives. Floater. That one misses. Rebound goes loose. Bunga Marshall hauled it in. Kicks to Thomas. She hop step. Doesn't get a call. Throws it off of Pennington. Raiders with the ball. Nice save there by Thomas to keep Raiders with possession underneath their own goal this time. 50-51. Jordan Cole, the inbounder, inbounds in to Hardaway. 5:45 remains in the fourth. Hardaway with it. Pulls for three. No good. Rebound goes to Hendricks. 5:35 remaining in the fourth. 50-51. Raiders down one here as Price swings over to Pulliam. Pulliam shot fakes, gets fouled. Frisbee's not happy with that call. It's on Thomas for second, team's first. 5:30 remains here in the fourth quarter. 50-51 as Pioneers have the possession of the basketball. Hendricks with it above the volleyball line. 5:25 remains in the fourth. 50-51. They go into Pulliam. Pulliam couldn't get a handle on it. Here comes the Raiders. Raiders get it down court. It's Bunga Marshall. Marshall through contact. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Pioneer ball. 5:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. 50-51. Raiders down one here. Hendricks is going to have the shooting. That's Price with the basketball. 5:10 remains in the fourth quarter. 50-51. Price is going to move left side. Going to hesitate. Now moving left. Now going, looking for a pass. Pass goes loose. Hendricks with it. Hendricks. I'm going to say she's fouled on the shot there on Hardaway. That's her first, team's second. 4:55 remains in the fourth. 50-51. Raiders down one here. That one misses. Went too strong off the back iron. Some days I wish we could mic up Coach Kevin Frisbee. I feel like that'd make for a very interesting segment as he's having a conversation with this referee right here. Don't know what he's saying, but he didn't get a technical foul, so it has to be somewhat polite as Hendricks' second one is good. 50-52, Raiders down two. Cunningham with it. Cunningham's going to drive. Misses. Rebound goes to Pennington. Pennington to Pulliam. Pulliam's going to bring it down the court. Going to drive. Dishes out Patterson. Patterson gets stripped. The Raiders with the takeaway. Jordan Cole splits the trap. Ball goes loose. Ball still loose. Price comes away with this. She kicks to Pulliam. Pulliam three is good. Wow. 50-55. Raiders down five. We got a foul there. They get it on Pulliam. That's her second, team's first here. Raiders down 5, 4:19 remaining here in the fourth. And let's see, Raiders set up their inbound play. They inbound into Jordan Cole. Cole with it. Swings back out. Taylor Thomas. Thomas for 3. That one misses. Rebound. It's going to be loose on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball arrows pointing Pioneer way. So Pioneers with possession. 4:11 remaining here in the fourth. Raiders down 5. 50-55 is the score. Pulliam receives the inbound. She's picked up by Jordan Cole right at half court. Cole's one of those tenacious defenders. She's going to go left side. She's going to drive. Goes hop, step, goes up. We get a foul there. And 1. Foul's charged on Simone Smith. It's her third, team's third. 4 minutes set remains here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway checks in for Cole. Raiders down 7. 4 minutes flat remains in the fourth quarter. Williams' shot is up. That one's good. 8-point lead for the Pioneers. Bunga Marshall with it. Marshall goes one dribble inside the arch. Now she kicks out to Cunningham. Cunningham skip pass over to Thomas. Thomas going to drive. Goes hop, step through contact, and 1. Count the basket. Fouls on Price for her third personal. These Pioneer fans aren't very happy with that call. Raiders down 6. Thomas, one and only free throws up, no good. Cunningham grabs the board. That putback shot, no good. Pennington hauls in that board. 3:44 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Raiders down 6. Pulliam with it. Pulliam. Layup is good. 3:35 remains here. 52-60. Raiders down 8. Hardaway bounce pass. Marshall. Marshall for 3. That one misses strong. Price hauls in the board. She gets it down to Pulliam. Pulliam. Skip pass to Hendricks. Hendricks hauls it in. Hendricks gets it blocked. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball arrows pointing Raider way. 3:18 remaining in the fourth. Raiders down 8 here, 52-60. Yeah, my math's right on that. Thomas receives the inbound. 3:15 remains in the fourth. Raiders need 8 points quick. They get it to Cunningham. Back to Thomas. Now Hardaway. Hardaway takes one dribble. Setting up the offense. Now she pulls for 3. That one on the mark. She has 12 from behind the arch. And with timeout, Raiders. 3:02 remaining in the fourth. Raiders down 5. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Raiders down 5. 3 minutes remains in the fourth quarter. 55-60 is your score. Raiders going to implement their full court pressure. They get it into Pulliam. Pulliam going to bring it down the court. Going to the rim. Goes up. Layup falls. 55-62. Thomas with it. Thomas drives. Goes up. That one is good. Taylor Thomas with a quick basket. Raiders back down 5. 57-62. Pulliam with it. Pulliam goes between her legs, trying to get the ball through the double team. Now she goes to the rim. Layup misses. Raiders haul in the board. Simone Smith gets it out to Bunga Marshall. 2:30 remains in the fourth. 57-62. Pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hendricks. Raider ball. Timeout on the floor. Timeout Batesville. 2:27 remaining in the fourth. Raiders down 5. 57-62. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Raiders down 5. Raiders with the ball. 2:27 remains in the fourth quarter. 57-62 is your score. Raiders looking to get 5 unanswered points here to tie things up. 6 unanswered points would be great, as that would put them on top here. Inbound in to Taylor Thomas. Thomas with it. Work against this 2-3 extended zone from the Pioneers. They go to Hardaway. Hardaway, one dribble, swings back to Thomas. Thomas at the top of the key. 2:13 remaining as Cunningham has it. Cunningham drives, lost the handle. Maggie Price with the takeaway. Price brings it down the court. They dish to Hendricks. Hendricks gets the layup to go. 57-64. Raiders down 7. 1:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham with it. Dishes back to Hardaway. Hardaway drives, swings. Bunga Marshall over on the left side corner. They go back to Hardaway. Hardaway driving right. Kicks Thomas. Thomas for 3. That one no good. Rebound goes Cunningham. Cunningham into Thomas. Thomas goes up. Doesn't get a call. Gets the layup to fall, however. 59-64. Raiders down 5. 1:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ball is tipped loose. Patterson with it. Patterson doesn't want to dribble. We got a timeout. Timeout Batesville. 1:25 remaining in the fourth. Raiders down 5. 59-64 is your score. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Heating issues when the temperature drops interrupt your life in more ways than one. We're here to help. When you need your heating system repaired, you need it fast. Get more assurance with the Moore same-day guarantee. We'll send a licensed and trained technician to your home the same day you call, or you don't pay a service fee. That's the Moore Assurance Guarantee, creating comfort one home at a time. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023.
1:26 remains here in the fourth quarter. Raiders down 5, 59-64. Hendricks with the ball. Hendricks over on the right side wing, gets it to Price. Price back to Hendricks. Now they go into Patterson. Patterson back to Hendricks. Hendricks dishes out Price. Price hits Pennington. Pennington at the elbow. Her shot falls. 59-66. Raiders down 7. Thomas with it. Thomas. Raiders got to score quick. They go into Cunningham. 57 seconds remains in the fourth. Shot no good from Cunningham. Down to 52 seconds remaining in the fourth. 59-66 is your score. Raiders down 7. Price with it. Price over on the right side, guarded by Jordan Cole. Raiders got to count on Price here. And now they swing up to Pennington. Pennington goes to Hendricks. Hendricks gets a foul. They get on Thomas. That's Thomas's third, team's fourth. 32 seconds remains here in the fourth quarter. Raiders down 7. Pioneers getting set to inbound in. Holy moly. About stuttered all over my words. 27 seconds remains in the fourth. Raiders down 7. Foul there, and that sends Price to the line to shoot 2. That foul's on Cole for team foul number 5. 26.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth. 59-66. Raiders down 7. Batesville is one of those tough places to play, especially when Batesville needs a win to stay alive in the state tournament race. The race to the playoffs is these back 2 weeks. You got anybody trying to beat anybody. As Price banks that one to put it in an 8-point game, 59-67. Price with their second one. It is up. That's good. 9-point game. 59-68. 24 seconds remains. Hardaway driving, gets fouled. They get on Hendricks beyond the 4 for team foul number 3. That's her 4th personal. 3rd team foul. 21.8 seconds remains in the 4th. Raiders down 9. Raiders trying to get the inbound play set up. They get it into Cunningham. Cunningham's going to drive. Dishes out. Ball's tipped away. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hendricks. Raider basketball. 17 seconds remains here in the 4th quarter. 59-58. Hardaway receives the inbound. Takes a couple dribbles. Pulls for 3. That one's up. That one no good. Rebound goes Cunningham. Cunningham goes up. Her shot is. 8 seconds remains here in the 4th quarter. Pulliam with it. Pulliam. We're going to say she's fouled. 61-68. Raiders down 7. 4 seconds remains here in the 4th quarter. That's on Jordan Cole, her 4th. This sends Pulliam to the line to shoot 2. At the line, shooting 2 is Pulliam. Her shot's up. That one misses off the front iron. No good. Raiders down 7. 61-68 is your score. Pulliam with her 2nd shot. It is up. That one is good. She's really exploded the second half here. Hardaway heaves a 3 to beat the buzzer. No good. 61-69 is your final. Raiders down 8. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Celebrate the new year with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative with a loaded selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Nebo, there's no hassle, just a friendly sales staff that's ready to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And every vehicle is Carfax certified. Nebo wants 2026 to be your best year yet. Start it off right by visiting NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Welcome into our post-game show here. Lady Raiders drop that one 61-69. They moved to 8-3 in conference. It's done a great record for the ladies so far. And still so much more basketball to play before we make it to the tournament. We're sitting about 2 weeks away from the playoffs right now as we speak. Lady Raiders are, I think, at the 2 seed still, depending on how Valley View plays tonight. I don't know who Valley View plays, but Nettleton will have Valley View on senior night. So that'll be the final game of the season on, I want to say, the 27th. Don't quote me on that, but we still got a lot of season left. Valley View was the team the Raiders were fighting for it, as they were another 3-loss team, I believe, with their 2 losses coming from, 2 from Tech, or 2, their losses came from Tech, just like the Lady Raiders. And now Batesville topped the Raiders here, and the Raiders beat Valley View. So that's how conference breaking down so far. Lady Raiders were led in scoring tonight by Tori Cunningham, who had 26. Hardaway had 15. 12 of those came from behind the arch. Taylor Thomas had 12. Jordan Cole had 5. Bunga Marshall with 3. And Simone Smith with 1. For the Pioneers, the difference maker tonight for them was Briley Pulliam. Pulliam had 22 points. Melania Hendricks had 21 points. So 2 girls scoring 20 points is huge, as Erin Pennington joined double figures at 10. Serenity Patterson had 7. Maggie Price with 5. And Shaylee Horton had 2. So that's how scoring broke down tonight. Final score, this one was 61 to 68. Raiders led in scoring by Cunningham. We're going to name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine player of the game, and then we'll switch over to our first National Bank pregame show after a quick ad break. Our player of the game tonight is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting back in the game for more than 40 years. Tonight, we're going to give it to Tori Cunningham for a 26-point performance. I believe that's her 3rd highest this season, so she'll take home our JOSM player of the game. Player of the game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. I think we're going to do is take a quick 3-minute break. There's 10 minutes on the clock. Neither boys team has started warming up due to it's being wrestling senior night here at Batesville. So back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're life savers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during our 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, featuring fresh boneless pork tenderloins for $1.75 a pound. 1 pound of fresh strawberries are $2.25. All week long, we have USDA Select T-bone steak value packs for $7.97 a pound, and lobster tails are $5.35 each. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
Welcome into our First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, where they put you first always. We're flipping the script from our girls game to our boys game here. The boys getting set to take on the Pioneers, looking to get their, I think the kids say get back, as Pioneers beat them at Raider Gym, so they want one here at Pioneer Gymnasium. The boys looking to get back on the right track after they won 3 straight, then dropped 2 straight to Marion Tech. So they're looking to get back on the right road here. They're sitting at, I believe it's 4-5 in conference. That put 4 and 6 in conference, I think. Yeah, 4-6. That's right. Because at the break they were 3-4. They beat Searcy, makes them 4-4, then drop 2 to Marion Tech. Yeah, 4-4 in conference as they get set to take on the Pioneers. A win here sets them up really good, going to getting West Memphis back at home. West Memphis will be the official return day of TJ Whitney. He is set to play that game. He is handling the captain's meeting right now, and still marked as questionable for this one. So anything could really happen, to be frank. Could play, could not, who knows. But on Friday against West Memphis it's another big game for the Raiders, and then they have their final stretch of Valley View, Paragould, and I want to say there's one more. No, that's right, just Valley View and Paragould left. And it'd be Paragould on Tuesday at Paragould, Valley View on a Friday at home. That'd be next week's action. Then the Raiders will head to state, depending on seeding. I think right now they're sitting at the 5 seed. So what can happen between now and then? Who's to really say what's going to happen? We've got 5 minutes set on the clock here in warm-ups. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll announce starting lineups back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. First National Bank, that's where they put you first always. Jacob Winterman here, bringing you the action tonight as the boys get set to tip things away. Let's go ahead and talk starting lineups right quick. Starting with the home team on the scoreboard. We kind of got a makeshift scoreboard up there right now in the bottom left corner of your screen if you're tuned in on Nettleton Raider Athletics. I know it's not our average quality, but you know, our normal scoreboard system, it gave out on us. The servers went down today of the application. So we're giving you our best improvising, adapting, and overcoming here. TJ Whitney finishes up the warm-ups. Hey, he still got bounce on him after coming back from the partial injury. And so let's talk starting lineups. For Batesville first, number 0, Orion Dale. Number 2, Cole Bentz. Number 5, Price Carpenter. Number 11, Ransom Dunlap, and number 30, Landon Box. Now, for the Nettleton Raiders. Well, I thought I had the starting lineups for tonight's game, right? But I could have. It's looking like a possible complete miss. No, not a complete miss. Never mind. We're good. I only missed one, I believe. Tonight they'll be starting number 1, a 6-foot senior. That's Jeremiah Jackson. Number 3, a 5'10 junior. That's T.J. Daly. Number 4, 5'7 junior. That's Byron Smith. Number 11, a 6'3 junior. That's Jordan Orr. And rounding it out, number 12, a 6'2 junior. That's Jazarian Brewster. That's starting lineups tonight for both teams. Man, we're going to be in for a fun one tonight. Let me see. I think I got Batesville's right. Well, it's now looking like I don't have them right. Looks like they're starting number 1, but I'm trying to see what number instead of. Looks to be instead of number 30. We go on a roster deep dive back in my scorebook and find who is number 1. That's the Cersei roster. Wait, I think I'm almost there. Found it. Roster is Deontay Ross instead of number 30, Landon Box. So that's starting lineups here. And we're getting ready to play some basketball. Man, gotta love Nettleton Raider basketball here. Different starting 5 than we've been seeing. Omarion Rogers is not starting tonight. And we'll get to see the return of T. Witt here probably next week. It's going to be Orr in the jump circle and Ross in the jump circle. The 6'3 guard, Jordan Orr, versus Deontay Ross. Don't know his height, but he's a little smaller than Orr, who sits at 6'3. So we'll say 6'1. That seems like a good guess. Ball in the air. Raiders win it, and let's play some basketball. TJ Daly with the basketball. 7:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Number 3, Daly with it. He swings right side. Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson had 17 last time these two teams met. They go to Daly. Daly to Brewster. Back out Jackson. Jackson in left side corner. Goes past fake. Gets it up to Jordan Orr. 20 on the shot clock as he drives. Going left. Kicks out Byron Smith. Spot up 3. Bang! Bang! It's good. Byron Smith knock it down. 3-0. Raiders with the lead. 7:30 remains in the first quarter. Number 1, Ross goes over to Ryan Dell with it. Gonna take a couple of dribbles over to the left side. Picks it up. Now looking for help. Gets it over to Dunlap. Dunlap gets stripped. Here comes the Raiders. They get it down court. It's TJ Daly. Daly steps into the 3. Bang! It's good. 6-0. Timeout Batesville. Woo! 7:12 remaining in the first quarter. We played 48 seconds of basketball. 6-0. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
7:10 remains in the first. 6-0. Raiders with a 6-point lead. And Ransom Dunlap with it, goes left side. Now it's in the hands of Deontay Ross. Ross with it. Swings up to number 5. Gets stripped. So don't matter. Here comes Daly. Daly doesn't get a call there. And Dunlap with the steal. You go to Ross. Ross with it. Gets it up to Ryan Dell. Dell swings back over to Ross. Ross can be picked up by Daly. Daly's going to takes a step back. They let Ryan Dell, now to Price Carpenter, now to Bentz. Bentz swings over to Dunlap. Dunlap back to Ross. Ross, they haven't dribbled much this play. There's 1 dribble, 2 dribbles now as Ross has it. They go over now to Dell. Dell into Cole Bentz. Bentz goes past fake, gets it out to Dunlap. Dunlap spot up 3. That one falls. 6-3. Raiders up 3. 6:17 remaining in the first quarter. TJ Daly with the basketball. They go left side to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes past fake. They kick Jordan Orr. Orr jab steps. Going to back things out, set up some offense. It goes back to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes jab step, kicks to Daly. 6:01 remains here in the first. 6-3. Raiders with a 3-point lead. Daly stepping back. Now driving. Splits the zone. Doesn't get a call. Shot misses. Like dominoes down there. 3 people fell. Ross drives, goes up, layup's good. 6-5. Raiders up 1. Byron Smith with it. Goes over to Jordan Orr. Orr shot fakes on a drive right side. Moving over to the right wing. Orr now kicks back Byron Smith. He shot fakes, crossover, swings out Jeremiah Jackson in the corner. 5:25 remains in the first. Jackson drives, gets fouled. That's on Cole Bentz. That's his first, team's first. On shooting is Jeremiah Jackson. 5:23 remains here in the first. The lefty, Jeremiah Jackson's first one's up. That one's good. 7-5. Raiders up 2. Line shooting the second one is Jeremiah Jackson. It's up. No good. Rebound goes loose. Jackson hauls it in. He goes to Byron Smith. Smith back out Jackson. Jackson into Brewster. Brewster goes power dribble. Out Byron Smith for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes to the hands of Deontay Ross. Ross double team. Gets it out to Cole Bentz. Bentz now to Ransom Dunlap. Dunlap with it. Goes back to Deontay Ross. 5:02 remaining in the first. Ross goes over to Ryan Dell. Dell swings back up to Price Carpenter, now Cole Bentz, now to Dunlap. Dunlap with it. Swings back over to Ross, now to Bentz. Now they go backdoor cut to Ross, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ross, Raider ball. 4:50 remains in the first, 7-5. Raiders with a 2-point lead. Byron Smith receives the inbound. He takes 1 dribble, goes right back to TJ Daly. Daly with it. Daly goes in and out, swings to Jeremiah Jackson, now to Orr. Orr crossover move. Going to work against this Batesville 1-2-2 zone, what it looks like. Ball goes loose. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Daly. The Pioneer ball. .430 remains in the first, 7-5. Raiders up 2. So we got some sort of spillage down there. That's a good way for somebody to get hurt. They got to get that wiped up. like to see. A little spill down there. They're wiping it up. Might be quicker to get a mop. Still just using, I think they got like 4 towels down there, and they're still up there wiping. They gotta get this wiped down quick. I have a bedtime. 4:30 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-5. Raiders up 2. We're still wiping here. You know, we probably could have sent this thing to commercial, but I didn't think all the way through. I didn't know how long it took to clean up water these days. That's on me, guys. Okay, I think they're done. Maybe there's a chance. Whistle blown. Here we go. 4:30 remains in the first. 7-5. Raiders up 2. Bryce Carpenter with it. Carpenter goes to Dunlap, now to Bentz. They swing it around a few times. Now they go back up to Carpenter. Carpenter takes a couple dribbles. Now he kicks back to Dunlap, now to Ross. Ross into Cole Bentz. Bentz hits Dunlap cutting. He's fouled and 1. Fouls on Byron Smith. Team's first. And Dunlap will shoot 1 at the line to see if Batesville can grab their first lead of the night and be a 1-point lead. 7-7 is your score. 4:14 remains in the first. Dunlap. And 1 is up. No good. All tied up here at 7 apiece. Jordan Orr with it. Orr crossover move. Backs it out. Now swings. Passes tipped out by Ross. Jermaine Raider ball. Sub into the game. Callan Ellis checks in. He's injured. Jordan Orr. 4:05 remains here in the first. 7-7. Raiders and Pioneers all tied up. Byron Smith with it. Byron over on the left side wing. They go to Callan Ellis. Ellis back out to Smith. Smith going to work right side to Jerzarion Brewster. Brewster into Jackson. Jackson out. Byron Smith now Ellis. Ellis spot up 3. That one misses short. Rebound goes into the hands of Brewster. Brewster for 3. That one hits rim. No good. Ball goes loose. Goes off the hands of Ross. Raider ball. And Raiders with possession. 7th in the game. Markel Roddy checks in for Desarion Brewster. Kind of seems like the Pioneers are running a box 1 set where they're running pretty much a 2-3 zone or 1-2-2 zone, but Ryan Dale stays on Daly. Now they go to Roddy, now to Smith. Smith with it. Goes back to TJ Daly. Daly going to drive it left side. Goes 1-2, misses short. Ball goes loose. Dunlap hauls it in. Dunlap goes to Ross, all tied up at 7. 3:20 remains in the first. Bryce Carpenter with it. Carpenter. Couple between the legs. Trying to shake off Byron Smith, who's a tough physical defender. Now go to Dunlap, to Bentz, to Ross. Ross on the left side wing. They swing back over to Carpenter. Carpenter swings to Ross. They don't dribble a whole lot here at Batesville. They go to Bentz. Bentz with it. Now to Carpenter. Carpenter dribble, kicks to Dale. Dale drives. He gets a foul on the floor. We're going to get on Callan Ellis for his first personal. Team second. .257 remain in the first. Shot clock has reset. All tied up at 7. Raiders do a good job switching around. Bryce Carpenter grabs it in the backcourt. 2:55 remains here in the first. All tied up at 7. Carpenter goes between the legs. Lost the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball. 2:50 remains in the first. 7-7 is your score. All tied up at 7. Raiders scored a really quick 6 points. 6 points in 48 seconds. And they've only scored 1 since. Ellis swings over to Roddy. Roddy now over to Byron Smith. Smith swings back out of Markel Roddy. Roddy back to Byron. Byron goes jab step, kicks back. Markel spot up 3. That one up, no good. Rebound Jeremiah Jackson works the post, kicks out. Byron Smith, his 3-point shot's deflected. Ball goes loose. Dale gets it out to Deontay Ross. Ross gonna drive. We got a blocking foul on Daly. I'm not a huge fan of that call. I thought TJ Daly beat him to the spot, set his feet. 13 foul, and they send Deontay Ross to shoot 2 at the line. I thought Daly did a good job setting his feet, did a good job getting to the spot. What I thought would have been a charge. Deontay Ross gives Batesville their first lead of the night. And Omarion Rogers checks in the game for the Raiders. 7-8, Raiders down 1. 2:18 remaining here in the first. Ross, second one underway. It is up. That one's no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. TJ Daly with the basketball. Daly picked up by Orion Dell. Daly step back, crossover, gets it to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes power dribble, kicks out. Markel Roddy. Roddy to Ellis. Ellis looking low. Now they kick back to Roddy. Now to Daly. Daly. Little crossover moves. Going to drive it right side. Floater. No good. Rebound. Got a jump ball. Jump ball arrows pointing Batesville way. Number 30, Landon Box checks in for Deontay Ross. 1:52 remaining here in the first. 7-8. Ryan Dell with the basketball. Dell, who picked up by Daly here. Daly goes right side to Box. Box goes past fake. Gets it up to Cole Benz, top of the key. Now they swing out of bounds. Raider ball. Swing and a miss there. Pass intended for Price Carpenter. Just did not connect. Callan Ellis with the basketball. Going to bring it down the court. Ellis over on the left side wing. Now they go in to Omarion Rogers in the corner as Ellis has it. Ellis to Daly. Daly takes a dribble. They get it into Big Nasty. He misses it short. Rebound goes to Dell. Dell with it. And bring it down the court. Raider bench getting a lot. They're chanting defense here. They go over to Landon Box. Box on the right side wing. Looking. Now gets it out in the hands of Carpenter. Now to Bentz. Bentz by the volleyball line. Swings one more time. Now they go back to Ryan Dell. Now back to Bentz. This Raider team does a good job forcing the pass with limited dribbles. They're great off the ball on stealing. And that pass goes out of bounds. Raider ball. One minute remains in the first. 7-8. Raiders down 1. TJ Daly with the basketball. He's guarded by Landon Box. They go into Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson, one dribble, gets fouled and will shoot 2 at the line. Foul is charged against number 11, Ransom Dunlap. His first, team's second, and Jeremiah Jackson will shoot 2 at the line. He's about 50% on the day. 1 for 2 at the line. His shot's up. That one's good. 2 for 3 on the day. Tie ball game here at 8. Deontay Ross checks in for Landon Box for Pioneers. 53 seconds remains in the first, all tied up here at 8. Jackson's second one. No good. Rebound, Big Nasty. He goes up through contact, doesn't get the call. We got an over the back foul on Deontay Ross. That's team foul number 3 for the Pioneers and his first. I think the PA guys called him DJ Ross, and we got a timeout Nettleton. 49.5 seconds remaining in the first, all tied up at 8. Back in 30 on the EAV Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
All tied up at 8. 49.5 seconds remaining in the first. Raiders 5 on the court is Callan Ellis, Jeremiah Jackson, TJ Daly, Markel Roddy, Omarion Rogers. That's the 5 for the Raiders. Raiders setting up an inbound box set here. All tied up at 8. They inbound into Rogers. Rogers gets it out to Daly. Daly pull for 3. That one misses. Rebound Markel Roddy. Roddy goes up through contact. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Ransom Dunlap. That's his second personal. Team's 4th. At the line shooting 2 is Markel Roddy. Markel Woo's first one off the back iron. Landon Box checks into the game for Dunlap. Markel Roddy, second one from the line to put the Raiders on top by 1. It's up. That one's good. Markel Roddy puts the Raiders in the lead, 9-8. 40 seconds remains in the first quarter. Deontay Ross with us, be picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. Ross driving left side, picks up his dribble, goes bounce pass to Price Carpenter, now to Box. Box shot fakes, drives, going up. They're going to say he walked. Raider ball. 27.2 seconds remains in the first, 9-8. Raiders with a 1-point lead here. Daly gets it into Callan Ellis. They go right back to Daly. Daly is one of those electrifying players. You want the ball in his hands. As now they go to Callan Ellis. Ellis, he's hit some nasty buzzer beaters this season. He's on the left side. Goes to Markel Roddy. They go right back to Callan. Now they go to TJ. 10 seconds remaining here in the first. Daly has a screen. Going to move right side. Goes crossover. Driving. Kick out. Jeremiah Jackson. 2 seconds, fading, 3 ball, no good, but Markel Roddy put back would be off in time, but no good. 9-8, Raiders up 1 back in 60 on the EAB for the second quarter on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
9-8 is your score. Raiders have ball coming out of the break. Second quarter about to be underway. Man, really low scoring so far, but hey, we still got 24 minutes left to play. Anything could truly happen. We've seen generational third quarters from a lot of these guys. I know Jeremiah Jackson had a big third quarter once where he had 12 points all from behind the arch. TJ Daly had a 20-point third quarter against Greene County Tech the first time those two teams met. So who knows? Anything can really happen. Let's just have some fun. Callan Ellis with it. Ellis goes over to Jordan Orr. Now back to Ellis. Ellis back to Orr. Orr into Omarion Rogers. He's working post. Ball is tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it's the last touch by Rogers. Pioneer ball. Dante Ross with it. Deontay. And bringing down the court and picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson gets a steal. He might go get a slam. Now go to Cole Bentz. Bentz above the volleyball line. Then he'll go to Ryan Dale. Dale back to Ross. Ross hands it off to Carpenter. Carpenter with it. Goes now to Dunlap. Dunlap now to Bentz. Bentz swings to Dante Ross. Now they go to Ransom Dunlap. Holy cow, they don't dribble, but pass a lot. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ross pulls for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes loose. Cole Bentz hauls it in. He goes to Dunlap. Dunlap now to Ross. Now they swing to Dunlap. Dunlap has a couple screens. Raiders do a good job switching over. Now Ross with it. Has screens. He's moving left side. Going towards the rim. Layup falls. 9-10. Raiders down 1. Daly with the basketball. Daly through contact. Gets it to Orr. Orr goes up. Gets fouled. No shoot 2 at the line. Fouls on Cole Bentz. That's Cole Bentz's second, team's first. So, number 11, Jordan Orr will shoot 2 at the line here. 6:59 remaining in the second. Orr's first one's up. That one's good. Brewster checks into the ball game. Technical foul on TJ Daly. Interesting. Daly, I don't even think he was looking at the ref. That's his first tech, his second personal. So Orr will get the chance to finish his 2 shots here. That one falls. Raiders now up 1, 11-10. So Pioneers will shoot 2 here. Deontay Ross going to shoot 2 here for the Pioneers. He's 1 for 2 on the free throw line. But his first one's up. Is good. Ross, second one. All tied up at 11. It's up. It's good. Pioneers get the ball back after the tech. 6:54 remaining here in the second quarter. Raiders down 1. Coach Lincoln figuring out what TJ said to get assessed a technical. Ross with it. And picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. Now they swing out to Ransom Dunlap. Dunlap going to drive. Picks up a dribble. Swings out Cole Bentz. Bentz tried Dunlap on the back door. And it was swatted away by Orr. So 24 on the shot clock. 6:43 remaining in the second. 11-12. Raiders down 1. They get it into Ross. Ross kicks up to Ryan Dell. Dell goes jab step, drives. Lost the handle. Ball taken away by the Raiders. Here comes Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson with it. Going to drive left side. Going to hop step. Doesn't get a call there. Now they get it out to Brewster. Brewster Ellis. Raiders going to set things up here. Now they swing out to Orr now to Callan Ellis. Ellis driving, gets fouled. And that's on Deontay Ross. It's his second, team's second. .620 remaining in the second, 11-12. Raiders down by 1. Raiders inbound into Ord. He goes right back to Ellis. Now to Jeremiah Jackson. He hop steps, kicks out. Ellis wide open for 3. Bang! It's good. Callan Ellis makes them pay for that much separation. Raiders up to 14-12. 6:05 remaining to the second quarter. Deontay Ross with it. Ross goes bounce pass over to Cole Bentz. Bentz swings now to Ryan Dell. Dell up to Ross. Ross guarded by Ellis. Goes handoff to Carpenter. Now they swing to Dunlap. Dunlap with it. Goes back to Bentz. They're moving the ball a lot here at Pioneer Gymnasium. Not a lot of dribbles, but a whole lot of passes. Fundamentals. They go out to Dunlap. Dunlap spot up 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes Raiders. Brewster hauled that one in. He goes up to Ellis. Ellis brings up the court. He's on the left side wing. He hesitates, gets a foul. That's on Ross there. Get him on the old body check. That's his third personal, team's third. We're going to sub out Ross. Landon Box comes in the game. 5:35 remaining in the second. 14-12. Raiders with a 2-point lead. Raiders trying to extend on that lead. Raiders setting up the inbound play. They inbound into Orr. They're going to get it back to Ellis. And they swing into Jackson. Jackson goes power dribble. The whole zone collapse. He gets it to Rogers and Big Nasty with the lay. 16-12. Raiders up 4. 5:18 remaining in the second quarter. Landon Box with it. Takes it one dribble. Looking for help. Gets it out to Bentz. Bentz now swings. It's in the hands of Price Carpenter. Carpenter to Dunlap. Dunlap with it. Going to take one dribble. Swings back to Dell. Dell. Up top to Cole Bentz. He's going to drive it right side. Almost had it taken away. Box shot fakes, drives, kicks out Cole Bentz. Now Dunlap. Dunlap tries again from beyond the arch, and that one does fall. Cuts into the Raiders' lead. Now it's a 1-point lead. 16-15. Raiders up 1. 4:48 remaining in the second. Jordan Orr with it. He goes into Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes hop step, leans in, gets the 2-point shot to fall. 18-15. Raiders up 3. 4:37 remaining here in the second quarter. 18-15 is your score. It's stolen. Here comes Jeremiah Jackson. He's going to the lane. Up, under. It's good. Jeremiah Jackson, have a day, young blood. 20-15. Raiders up 5. 4:20 remaining here in the second quarter. Price Carpenter with it. Carpenter driving, backs it out, swings out to Ryan Dell. Dell gonna dribble it right side, goes crossover, lost the handle, gets it back, now goes to Price Carpenter. He's gonna haul a three. It's off the mark, rebound, Jordan Orr. Orr goes between his legs, trying to get him to reach. Slows it down, kicks Callan Ellis. Ellis goes Euro step, gets fouled, and that's on Cole Benz for his third personal. That's his third, team's fourth, and here comes a sub, number 14. Let me find that young man's name in my roster, and we'll get it to you ASAP. Ellis inbounds into Brewster. Brewster up to Orr. Orr gets it up to Callan. Callan, Ellis with it. He's going to move it over towards the right side. Ellis above the top of the key. They go back door to Jackson. Jackson for two. Off the mark. Rebound to Ryan Dell. Dell. He's going to bring it down the court himself here. Driving to right. Gets it swatted. That block is from Jordan Orr. What a block there. Orr dishes out. Brewster with it. Brewster, couple dribbles, driving in, goes bounce pass in. Rogers missed the lay, doesn't get a call. And it's Pioneer basketball. Trying to find this young man's name in my roster. Swimming all around and kind of missing some action. Number 14 with it, that is Kyle Pritchett. Now they go to Dell, back to Pritchett. Pritchett with it. Gonna set up this offense, goes back to Dell. 14 on the shot clock. Dell swings Dunlap, now box into Pritchett. Dunlap gonna pull for three. That one off the mark. Raiders still up 5, 20-15. 2:45 remaining here. As Callan Ellis has the basketball. Ellis with it. Gonna set up some offense for the Raiders. Go to Omarion Rogers. Rogers with it. Inside the arch for two. That one's off the mark. Rebound goes loose. Price Carpenter hauls it in. Carpenter's going to back it out, set up this Pioneer offense. Now they swing. Pass stolen. Jordan Orr off two. Yeah, time! Woo! We haven't seen one of those in a long time, and Batesville needs a time out. 2:16 remaining in the second quarter, 22-15. Raiders up 7, back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts and the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954. For 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
22-15 after the Jordan Orr Yam time dunk sesh. Raiders up 7, 2:16 remaining in the second. Man, I miss seeing some dunks. And that was the first one we've seen in a long time. Ransom Dunlap with it. Dunlap over on the left wing. He's going to move it right side through the screen. Now he kicks the box to Dell. Dell with it. He has two screens. He's going to be switched over to Brewster. Now they go to Carpenter. Carpenter goes shot fake, kicks back to Dunlap. 1:58 remaining in the second. Dunlap with it, picks up his dribble, kicks back out, landing box to Dell. Dell, 12 on the shot clock as he kicks to Pritchett. Kyle Pritchett with it, going to go over to Price Carpenter. Carpenter through the screen, pull up for three. That one off the mark. Rebound goes Raiders. It's Daly with it, running a 1-on-5. He slows it down. He wants to get some numbers. Now he speeds it up. He's going to the rim. Goes hop step for two, misses it short. Rebound goes off a box. Goes off of Jackson. Pioneer ball. 7 in the game with Omarion Rogers checking in for Jeremiah Jackson. Raiders getting some height underneath the rim with the 6'5" Jeremiah Jackson. Very tall guy. I come up to about his shoulder. I'm about 5'10". 1:25 remaining in the second. 22-15. Dunlap through some screens. Raiders do a good job switching. Now they go to box to Dell. Dell has screens set up. Raiders do a good job switching yet again. Raiders applying tons of pressure. Ball stolen. Here comes Jordan Orr. Does he want another? No, he fillets all over Dunlap's forehead. Raiders with the lead, 24-15. Raiders up 9. 1:02 remaining here in the second quarter. 9-point lead for the Raiders. Raiders getting warmed up. Number 11, Ransom Dunlap with it. Dunlap has screens. He's going to use them. Dunlap moving over. Now kicks the box. Box to Dale. Dale has a screen in Pritchett. Now they go out to Dale. Dale back to Dunlap, guarded by Orr. Raiders did a phenomenal job. They go to box. Box drives. Lost the handle. Ball's loose. Dale comes away with it. 9 on the shot clock. They kick over Dunlap. Good closeout over there by Byron Smith, but magically falls. 24-18. Raiders still with the lead. I believe, let me do the math in my head. 6-point lead, 20 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Raiders want that last shot. Zarion Brewster with it, goes back to Daly. Daly has box, kind of guarding him. He goes to start his dribble, moves over right side, kicks. Now Byron Smith has it in the corner. 7 seconds. Smith gets it to Daly. Daly driving, Euro step, floater. No good, but Orr with the putback. Woo! And that ends the first half, 26-18. Raiders up 8, back in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network for our Kevin Auto Group halftime show. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Heating issues when the temperature drops interrupt your life in more ways than one. We're here to help. When you need your heating system repaired, you need it fast. Get more assurance with the Moore same-day guarantee. We'll send a licensed and trained technician to your home the same day you call, or you don't pay a service fee. That's the Moore Assurance Guarantee. Creating comfort one home at a time. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your yes, we do that store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the yes, we do that store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's complete and entire selection of cars that are new or pre-owned at KavanaughCars.com. Do that anywhere, even while you're watching the broadcast. Pull it up on another tab if you feel the need to shop for a car. I wouldn't blame you. I like car shopping personally. I like going to look at least. I can't afford a new one. I'm a college student. That math don't work out. Right now, Raiders are led in scoring by Jordan Orr, who has 8. Jeremiah Jackson with 6. Daly has 3. Callan Ellis has a 3. Byron Smith has a 3. Omarion Rogers with 2, and Markel Roddy with 1. That's scoring for the Raiders. The Pioneers are led by Ransom Dunlap. He has 11, and Deontay Ross is the only other scorer. He tallies in for 7. That tallies up to 18. Raiders have 26, and a 8-point lead for the Raiders on the brink of double digits. It's been one of those games the referees are just letting them play, but that's always a fun one until somebody gets hurt. Hopefully nobody gets hurt tonight. That's always a nightmare situation, as the Raiders are still one of their non-conference season starters short right now, as TJ Whitney will return. Yes, you heard it right here. TJ Whitney will return Friday. He's stressed out tonight. We might see him tonight. Who knows? I don't want to tell you he will return tonight, because I don't want to break any promises or tell you something I can't be held to. But we might see Whitney tonight. Who knows? Who really knows? Who's to say? Dylan Conaway says no. I say who's to say? Anything's possible, just like Celtics legend Kevin Garnett once said. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of our halftime show back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Raider basketball here on the EAB Sports Network. 26-18 is your score. Raiders are out warming up on the court. No sign of the Pioneers yet. The game was tied at one point. Pioneers have held the lead a couple times. I think their largest lead of the night might have been 2. maybe 3 at the most. Raiders now hold a 8-point lead. If you're tuning in on the broadcast, you're watching the Raiders get their shots warmed up. And TJ Whitney is just nailed a 3. I mean, he's been nailing 3s all day. Very, very impressive athlete in Mr. Whitney. Raiders getting their final game plan in from Coach Lincoln here. Batesville finally made their way back on the court. Let's see who's Batesville's 5 going to be. 1 minute remains in this halftime period. It's going to be Batesville ball coming out of the break. Let's see. Batesville's looking to bring back out Deontay Ross, Cole Bentz, Orion Dell, Price Carpenter, and Ransom Dunlap. So they're starting 5 versus Nettleton's. Looks to be this is their traditional without Whitney starting 5. It's Jackson, Daly, or Brewster and Rogers. So that's the 5 they're going with. And let's play some basketball, as the kids say. I don't know if they say that. I need to stop saying as the kids say, because I don't know what the kids are saying. So just scratch that from your memory. If you're trying to be hip and cool with the kids, you might not want to listen to what I say, because it's not always true. Carpenter is the inbounder. I thought they were going to just let the final seconds of halftime run out, but no. Here we go. 8 minutes on the clock. And here we go. 8-point lead for the Raiders. Pioneers with the ball. 26-18 is your score. Orion Dell with it. Dell's going to be picked up by Brewster at half court. Now they swing over. It's Cole Bentz. Double pass fake. Now go back to Dell. Dell tried the backdoor pass, and here comes the Raiders off the steal. It's Daly. Daly goes to the wing. He's going to back it out. Guarded by Ryan Dell. Now he swings over to Jordan Orr. Up to number 1, Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson with it, swings back. Now at Daly, wide open spot, up 3. His three-pointer misses short. Rebound saved in bounds by Jackson, but it goes to the hands of the Pioneers. Carpenter hauled that one in, and Deontay Ross with it. Picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson, great defender. Now they swing over to Dell. Dell goes jab step, kicks back Carpenter. Now to Bentz. Now to Dunlap. With it, goes back to Ross. Now they go to Bentz. They move the ball around a lot here at Batesville. They like to run the motion, 10 on the shot clock. Now they swing out to Bentz, now to Ross. Ross with 7 to shoot. They got to get something going. They go in, pass stolen yet again. This time, Jordan Orr with the takeaway. Orr with it. Going to bring it down the court. He's going to move it to the left side wing. Raiders going to set up some offense. They go over to TJ Daly. Daly's been picked up by Orion Dell. They're running the old box 1 is what they call it. It's a zone on everybody else but one man defender guarding. They go into Brewster. Brewster up, no good. Rebound goes loose. Be Pioneer ball. 6:37 remaining in the third quarter. Played about a minute and a half. Still scoreless. Tends to happen in games like this. You know, those close action games, very physical, hard fought games. Raiders have forced 2 turnovers so far. And Pioneers doing a good job forcing turnovers on the other end. Dunlap with it. Dunlap trying to work the high post against Orr. Couldn't get it through contact there, and here comes the Raiders yet again. It's Jordan Orr this time. Orr hesitates, dishes. Lamarion Rogers off 2, no good. Gets his own rebound, gets fouled on his way up, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. Foul charge on number 1, Deontay Ross, for his 4th personal. It's his first team foul. So 4th personal, first team. 6:11 remaining in the third. Rogers at the line. Big Nasty as the kids call him. It's up. That one's good. Box checks in for Ross as he's in foul trouble. At the line shooting his second one is Lamarion Rogers. Made the first one, 27-18. Raiders up 9. 6:11 remaining here in the third. Second one from Rogers is up. It's good as well. Makes them both 2 for 2 from the line today. Raiders up 10, 28-18. 6:10 remaining here in the third. Dale crosses the timeline with 29 on the shot clock. He goes right side over to Box. Box with it. Swings back up to Carpenter. Here's the Batesville motion play. They go into Dunlap. Dunlap gets fouled on his way up, and that's beyond Brewster. His first, team's first. Dunlap hit him with a pretty good shot fake, caught him jumping, and it sends him to the line to shoot 2. Dunlap hasn't shot any free throws today, but has knocked down 3 threes, and that first one's good. That's his 12th point of the evening. 28-19, Raiders up 9, 5:56 remaining in the third. As we got a quick break here, referee blew his whistle. He's going to go talk to somebody. We're going to assume this might be the athletic director here. Let's see what he's indicating. We really don't know. He's covering his mouth. It's his top secret. Now the athletic director is going to the stands. He's talking to somebody, talking to a student in the student section. Now he's talking to Coach Lincoln. I'm dazed and confused up here. I don't know what happened. Dunlap's second one. Hey, they iced them though. That worked. Raiders up 9, 28-19, 5:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Daly with it. Swings over to Jordan Orr. Orr has 8 today. He's going to the rim. Dish pass to Jazarion Brewster, and that makes the whole Raiders starting 5 scoring so far today. Ryan Dell with it. Dell is going to bring it down the court. Goes to Landon Box. Box jab steps. Swings up to Ryan Dell. Dell will be forced over left side. Gets it to Landon Box. Excuse me, that's Dunlap. Now Box has it. Landon Box hits Dunlap. He goes up. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. It's on Brewster. His second. Team's second. 5:20 remaining here in the third. 30-19. Raiders up 11. Shots up. That one no good. 30-19. Raiders up 11 here. Second one from Dunlap's up. That one is good. Goes 2 for 4 on his past 4 free throws. 30-20, Raiders up 10, 5:15 remaining in the third. Jeremiah Jackson with it. Goes over to Daly. Daly on the left side wing. Swings back now to number 1, Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson trying to look into the post. Now they kick to Brewster on the outside arch. They go into Orr. Orr bounces one to Rogers. Rogers gets the layup to fall. Rogers has 6. Raiders up 12, 32-20, 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Orion Dell with the basketball. They go left side to Price Carpenter. Carpenter up top to Orion Dell. He takes a couple of dribbles. Raiders do a good job moving through all the screens that these Pioneer teams set. Now they swing back to Dell, left side. Orion kicks back out. Now the Box has it. Now it's Bentz on the far side. They kick out Price Carpenter. He's going to pull for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound Raiders. Raiders up 12. You get it down court to TJ Daly. Daly hesitates. Now he goes crossover. He's driving towards the rim. Doesn't get a call. 32-20. Raiders up 12. 4:17 remaining in the third. Ryan Dell with it. Dell guarded by Brewster up the court. Seems to be a slick spot on the court. Now they go to Price Carpenter. Carpenter with it. Can be picked up by Daly. Now they swing to Dunlap. Dunlap up to Bentz. They're moving the ball pretty well as now they go back to Carpenter, now to Dunlap, now to Box. They move the ball a lot. Now they kick Bentz. Bentz to Carpenter. Carpenter reverse layup falls. Raiders up 10. So that's Price Carpenter's first basket of the game. Daly with it. Daly fighting through contact, doesn't get a call. They get it down court to Carpenter. Carpenter going up, reverse again. That one's good again. Raiders up 8. Timeout, timeout, Raiders. 32-24, 3:35 remaining in the third. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
3:35 remains in the third. 32-24. Batesville with two quick layups here by Price Carpenter for his 4 points on the evening. Raiders new 5 on the court. Callan Ellis, Jeremiah Jackson, Jordan Moore, Desarion Brewster, and Omarion Rogers. 32-24, Raiders up 8 here. 3:35 remaining here in the third. Callan Ellis with it. Now they go to Daly. Excuse me, that's Orr to Jackson. Jackson misses, gets his own rebound, kicks back out. Orr spot up 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes off of Bent's. Raider ball. Pritchett checks in for Dunlap here. So Raiders with the ball underneath their own goal. 3:17 remains in the third. Raiders up 8. Inbound in to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes to jab step. He's going to the rim. 1-2. Left hand lay. Count it. It's good. 34-24. Raiders up 10. 3:05 remains here in the third quarter. Orion Dell with it. Dell gonna drive it left side. Backs it out. Kicks the box. Box drives baseline. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back out. Pass is stolen. Here comes the Raiders. Jordan Orr driving the rim. Dishes to Rogers. He's fouled. They get a charge on Orr. That's his first, team's third. .251 remains in the third. 34-24. Into the ball game for the Pioneers is number 35. Unsure of that young man's name. We'll find it in the roster ASAP. Dell with it. Swings to Bentz. Bentz moving right side. Driving. Kicks out Price Carpenter for 3. Misses. Rebound Raiders. Number 2, Callan Ellis with it. Ellis going to bring it down the court. He's going to drive. Backs it now out. Kicks out to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson swings out Brewster. Brewster shot fakes. Driving. Going to the rim. Right hand floater falls for Brewster. Raiders up 12 again. 36-24. 2:19 remaining here in the third quarter. Number 0, Dell with the basketball. Ryan Dell with it. Going to set up this offense for the Pioneers. Now they go to Bentz. Bentz drives, kicks out Carpenter. Carpenter kicks to number 35 now to Dell. Dell drives, picks up his dribble, goes back out. Carpenter. Carpenter for 3. That one misses. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by number 35. Let me find that young man's name. I think I'm about to the right page. Yeah, I am. Number 35. I do not have him on my roster at all. Wow. We'll take a quick... Oh, we got a timeout. Timeout Batesville, I believe. Yeah. We'll find it over the timeout break. 1:57 remaining in the third. Raiders up 12. 36-24. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
Raider will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Number 35 is Kendall Johnson. So that's the missing Pioneer. We did not have in either of our scorebooks or my scorebook from last time. I guess I ran it out of room. That's on me, fellas. 1:57 remaining in the third. 36-24. Raiders up 12. Brewster inbounds into Ellis. Ellis is going to bring it up the court here. Ellis setting this play up. Going to go right side. Gets it to Byron Smith. Smith now to Ellis. Ellis into Jeremiah Jackson. High post. He drives. Floater. That's good. Jeremiah Jackson gets it to go. He's got a pretty solid second half. He has 10 on the day. 38-24, Raiders up 14. Orion Dell with it. Kicks down Cole Bentz. Bentz drives, kicks out Price Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Smith. Now they go to Kendall Johnson. Johnson drives right, gets it out to Bentz. Bentz goes crossover, going to the rim. Layup falls. Raiders still up 12. Jeremiah Jackson with it. Jackson dishes into Omarion Rogers. Rogers out Brewster. Brewster now to Jackson for three. It's off the mark. Rebound goes in the hands of Orion Dell. Raiders up 12, 105 remaining in the third. Orion Dell with it. Gets it up court. Swings now to Price Carpenter. Carpenter with it. Lost it out of bounds. Raider ball. 57.7 seconds remaining in the third. 38-26. Raiders up 12. Calvin Ellis brings the ball down the court. He's going to get things set up here as he goes to Byron Smith. Smith back to Ellis. Ellis going to drive left. Hop steps. Dishes back out. Byron Smith. He shot fakes. Kicks Jackson. Jackson driving left side. Going to the rim. Floater. It's good. Have a day. Jeremiah Jackson, new leading scorer with 12. 40-26. Raiders up 14. 30 seconds remains here in the third. Shot clock and game clock's about half a second off. Number 0, Orion Dell with it. Goes to Cole Bentz. Looks like they're going to try to play as close as to the last shot as they can. Cole Bentz with it. Setting up some offense here. 9 on the shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks out Orion Dell. He shot fake, steps back, kicks out Kendall Johnson for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes in the hands of Rogers. That's the end of the third. Raiders up 14, 40-26. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
8 minutes on the clock. Raiders will have the ball coming out of the break. 40-26 is your score. Raiders with a 14-point lead. The shooting section for Batesville is chanting they want a certain player. I don't know who they're asking for, but yeah, let's play some basketball here. Number 4, Byron Smith inbounds into Calvin Ellis. Ellis with it, swings to Brewster. Brewster back out to Ellis. Ellis couple of dribbles. Hesitate move, kick back, Brewster for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound, Jeremiah Jackson. He goes pass fake, floater. Doesn't get a call, but rebound goes to Omarion Rogers. His turnaround no good. Rebound this time goes to Kendall Johnson. 40-26, Raiders up 14. 7:35 remains here in the fourth. Orion Dell with it. Dell crossover, kicks out Cole Bentz. Bentz driving to the lane, lost the handle. It's stolen by the Raiders. Byron Smith with it. Smith spin cycle, fillet, no good, no call either. Rebound goes to Bentz. Bentz with it, gonna drive it right side, goes push off, but no call. Rebound, it kicks out Price. Carpenter with it. He gets fouled there. Fouls on Ellis. That's his second. Who's first? Dunlap and Deontay Ross checks in for Kendall Johnson and Kyle Pritchett. Jordan Orr checks back in the game for the Raiders. 7:10 remains in the fourth, 40-26. Raiders up 14. Batesville sets up the inbound play. They get it to Ransom Dunlap. Now they go to Dell. Orion Dell with it. Goes up to number 1. That's Ross. Now they go to Carpenter. Carpenter swings to Dell. Now they go to Dunlap. Dunlap with it, kicks back out to Ross. Ross drives, hop step, goes up. They get a foul there. It's going to be on Omarion Rogers. That's only Omarion's first, team's second. And 6:52 remaining in the fourth, 40-26. As Ross shoots two from the line. His first one's up. It's good. Markel Roddy checks in for Jeremiah Jackson. Ross at the line shooting his second one here. He has 8 points on the evening. Raiders up 13. 6:52 remains in the fourth. Ross's second one. It's good. Raiders up 12. 6:50 remains here in the fourth. Callan Ellis with it. Ellis going to set up some offense. Ellis over on the left wing. Swings to Jordan Orr. Orr with it. Back to Ellis. Batesville is running a 1-3-1 zone now. Raiders going to set up some new offense. Now they go to Markel Roddy. Roddy with it. Back to Ellis. Ellis swings to Smith. Now back to Ellis. Ellis drives. Kicks back. Byron Smith. Spot up three. It's good. Knock it down. Byron. Raiders up 15. 43-28. Ross with it. Driving. Going to the rim. Backs it out. And now set up offense. They get it to Dunlap. Dunlap to Price Carpenter. He's going to pull for three. That one falls. Back within 12 now. Callan Ellis with it. Raiders up 12. 43-31. 6 minutes remains in the fourth. They go to Markel Roddy. Roddy goes back to Ellis. Ellis going to drive right side. Kicks to Byron Smith. Now they skip pass back out to Orr. Orr to Markel Roddy. He spots up for three. That one off the mark. Rebound. Marion Rogers back out to Ellis. Ellis to Orr. Back to Roddy. Roddy going to try it again. That one's good. Markel Roddy knocks down that three. Raiders have 6 points in this fourth quarter. 46-31. 5:30 remains in the fourth. Raiders up 15. Deontay Ross with the basketball. He jab steps full time going towards the rim. Gets a floater up. No good. They call a foul on Markel for his first, team's third. 46-31. Raiders up 15. And Deontay Ross will shoot two here at the line. That first one's up. It's no good. Brewster checks in for Omarion Rogers. At the line, shooting the second one is Deontay Ross. I want to say he's made 5 free throws today. I want to say about 5 for 7, maybe 5 for 8. 5 for 8 seems about right. That's what we're going to go with. Second one underway. For Ross, it is up. That's good. Timeout, Batesville. 5:24 remaining in the fourth. Raiders up 14, 46-32. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during our 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, featuring fresh boneless pork tenderloins for $1.75 a pound. 1 pound of fresh strawberries are $2.25. All week long, we have USDA Select T-bone steak value packs for $7.97 a pound, and lobster tails are $5.35 each. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart.
46-32, 5:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. I want to say some air just came through the big air vent. Just shot up out of nowhere. Kind of spooked me a little bit up here. 5:20 remaining in the fourth. 46-32, Raiders up 14. Jordan Orr with it. Orr swings Callan Ellis. Ellis back out. Markel Roddy. Spot up three. It's good. Markel Roddy from behind the arc. Raiders have only knocked down 3 so far this quarter. 49-32. Raiders lead by 17. Ball is loose. Dale comes away with it. Gets it to Price Carpenter. Carpenter up to Dunlap. Dunlap going to drive it right side. Kicks out. Price Carpenter. He shot fakes. Goes up. Misses the layup. And they get a foul on Jordan Orr. That's his second. Team's fourth. Raiders lead by 17 here, and Carpenter will shoot 2 at the line. Carpenter, shot is up. No good. Carpenter at the line shooting a second one. 4:48 remains in the fourth. 49-42, 17-point lead for Nettleton as that one misses as well. Jordan Orr hauls in the board. Orr kicks back to Callan Ellis. Ellis gonna cross the timeline, set things up here. Ellis gonna just kind of play some stall ball, kicks back to Roddy. Now they kick to Brewster. Brewster back up to Ellis. Ellis with it over on the right side wing. They go high post to Orr. Orr turnaround, gets fouled. That's on Deontay Ross for his 5th and final. And first team foul of the fourth. 4:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. 49-42, Raiders lead by 17. Kendall Johnson checks back in for Ross. Number 11, Orr's shot is up. No good. Did not want to fall. Raiders check in Camden Williams for Byron Smith. Jordan Orr at the line, shooting this one here. His shot is up. Shot is good. Orr's had a great game tonight. He's had 9. Number 11, it's Ransom Dunlap with it. Dunlap going to go right side to Carpenter. Carpenter moving over left, hands it off to Ryan Dell. Dell gets the pass stolen. It's Callan Ellis on the fast break. Ellis slows it down. Could have threw the off the glass lob for Orr, but now Brewster scores. So it don't really matter. As long as somebody's scoring the ball, I'm a happy man. Raiders up 20, 52-32. 3:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ryan Dell with it, gets it stripped. Here comes the Raiders. They get it up court to Markel Roddy. Roddy bounce pass to Williams. Williams goes up, gets a blocking foul. Does basket count? I think they're going to say it happened before the call. Points should count. I don't know. I'm lost. Score hasn't changed yet. Who's to really say? Let's see here. After the basket, fouls on 11, so points good. Yeah, Camden Williams gets the 2 there, and then Ransom Dunlap picks up his 3rd, and Raiders ball. Okay, I think I can explain that the best I can. After the basket, foul on Dunlap for team foul number 3, I believe. No, number 2. Raiders inbound in to Orr. Orr drives, goes up. That's good off the glass. Orr has 11 today. 56-32, Raiders with a 24-point lead. Bryce Carpenter, we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball arrow is pointing Pioneer Way. And we got some subs coming in. We got James Jackson, Donovan Mitchell, Malik Littleton, Cameron Thornton. I think they're leaving Camden Williams. No, we're going to leave out Callan Ellis. Okay. Let me write down these young men's names right quick. Zero's Cam. They're taking out Callan. Okay. Cameron Thornton. Malik Littleton. Donovan Mitchell wearing 20 tonight. And James Jackson. Dunlap pulls for 3. That one off the mark. Rebound goes Camden. They go Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell drives, lost the handle, and it's going to be Pioneer ball. Taking in for the Pioneers is number 4, Antoine Frazier. Bryce Carpenter with it. Carpenter going to bring it down the court, going to move it right side. Now he's going to back it out, sets up some offense. Now he kicks back to number 14. That's Pritchett. Pritchett for 2. No good. Rebound, James Jackson. Jackson with it's going to bring it down the court. Going to move it right side. Cam Williams for 3. It's good. Camden Williams. Trey ball. Raiders up 59-32. 27-point lead. 2:55 remaining in the fourth. Bryce Carpenter with it. Lost the handle. Number 55 with it. Do not know that young man's name, but Pioneers with it. Go to Carpenter. Carpenter pulls for 3. That one's no good. Rebound goes Raiders. James Jackson with it. Jackson's going to bring it down the court. Handles lost somewhere, and number 14, Pritchett with it. Pritchett goes off 2. Good contention there by the Raiders. They get it down court to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, they're going to say he lost it off his knee. I thought he was going to go up for the jam. Number 23 checks in. I think that's Marcus Thomas is what the announcer said. Let me go pull back up my roster on Scorebook Live. We're going to figure out who number 55 is quick. Marcus Thomas with it. Goes right side to Kendall Johnson. Johnson goes to number 55. That is Caden Johnson. Now they go out to back to Johnson. Johnson with it. Goes to Thomas. Thomas driving left. Picks up his dribble, and he gets called on a travel. So Raider ball here. Raiders up 27. 2:10 remaining here in the fourth. 59-32 is your score. James Jackson with it. Jackson's going to bring it up the court, set up some offense here. Swings over to Camden Williams. Williams goes bounce pass back out to number 22, James Jackson, now into Cam Thornton. Thornton goes up, kicks out, and now back out to Williams. Williams into Littleton. Littleton can't get a handle, but now it's back into the hands of Williams. Williams to James Jackson. Jackson, crossover move. He's going to the rim, goes up, no good. Rebound goes to the Pioneers. Caden Johnson with it, guarded by Mitchell. They goes to Marcus Thomas. Thomas drives, kicks out to Kendall Johnson. Johnson driving, going up, gets fouled, and I think they're going to get this on Malik. Fouls on 23. That's Malik's first, team's 5th. Kendall Johnson shoots 2 here. This first one underway. It is up. It's good. Stepping into the game for Batesville is number 25. That is Kobe Dixon. Second one for Johnson's no good. Here comes James Jackson. He comes down the court, try to get it to Donovan Mitchell, but got tipped, got it back. Ball goes out of bounds. Now they're saying it's last touch by the Raiders. Pioneer ball. 121 remains in the fourth. And Pioneers with it. Inbound, and they go right back into Marcus Thomas. Thomas with it. Crossover move. Goes to Johnson. Johnson driving, backs it out, kicks out to Caden Johnson. Johnson moves left side, goes to Thomas. Thomas jab steps, kicks back Kendall Johnson. Johnson now to Caden Johnson. Holy cow, they don't dribble a whole lot now. It's a couple of dribbles, spin move to the rim, no good. And putback's good from Antoine Frazier. Raiders up 24, 59-35. 50 seconds remains in the fourth. James Jackson with it. Jackson goes crossover, kicks out. Donovan Mitchell, shot fakes. Goes into Littleton. Littleton to Williams. Williams for 3. Bang! It's good. Camden Williams with 7 on the evening. 62-35. Raiders up by 27. 33 seconds remain. Second separation between shot and game clock. They go up to Marcus Thomas. Thomas guarded by Cam Thornton. Now they go back to Johnson. Ball tipped loose. Raiders show no quit all game. 2-point shot, no good. Raiders with the rebound. They go to Malik Littleton, and Raiders is going to dribble it out. 27-point win for the Raiders as Littleton's going to dribble this one out. 62-35 is your final, and that's how we end it. So we're going to do Raiders with the win. We're going to take a quick 3. Well, that's too long. 90-second break. We got an hour and a half drive. We're going to take a quick 90-second break when we come back. We'll have our post-game show back in 90 on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate the new year with a new ride from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative with a loaded selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs. At Nebo, there's no hassle, just a friendly sales staff that's ready to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And every vehicle is Carfax certified. Nebo wants 2026 to be your best year yet. Start it off right by visiting NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Welcome into our post-game show here. Let's go and break down scoring. Raiders are led tonight by Jeremiah Jackson. He had 12. Jordan Orr with 11. Then in scoring, it's Markel Roddy at 7. Camden Williams at 7. Camden Williams at 7. Byron Smith at 6. Callan Ellis at 6. Jazarion Brewster at 6. Omarion Rogers had 6. Callan Ellis had 3. On that. Tita Daly also had 3. That's how the Raiders broke down in scoring. The Pioneers, they are led tonight by Ransom Dunlap, who had 13. Deontay Ross had 10. Price Carpenter was 7. Cole Bentz with 2. Antoine Frazier with 2. And Kendall Johnson with 1. Let's go and name our play of the game, which is presented to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been back in the game for more than 40 years. Tonight, we're going to go to Jordan Orr. I just felt like he did an electric job, forced a couple turnovers, had a big-time yam on the fast break. Gotta love a good dunk. He had 11, second in scoring. But we have given player of the game to Jeremiah Jackson a couple times. So I feel like it's good to switch it up every now and then and give one to Jordan Orr. That will do it for tonight's broadcast. I think Gavin Grubbs back in the studio. It was our producer, so shout out Mr. Grubbs. And for our NTV crew, which consists of Dylan Conaway, one-man wrecking crew on the complete live stream side, and from yours truly, Jacob Winterman. I'd like to wish you all a good night. Hope to see you again on Friday as the Raiders return home and take on West Memphis, and that will do it. We will see you on Friday, but as always, Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Basketball, presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. This has been a presentation of the EAB